Kiara, hold on. Me losing my grandmother the month prior, and me and Souls was having a conversation about me just losing my grandmother. So I was very emotional because my grandmother was like my mother. And it was just me and him. There was a girl there named Screamer. And if you would know what happened at the last meet and greet, you would know Screamer did a lot of fucked up shit to Otis, said a lot of sexual shit to Otis and everything like that. He went live about it multiple times. Screamer came out there. Then Otis came out there. And Screamer was like, "Are you good, Brooke?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." She was like, "You want to order some food?" Mind you, it's at midnight. We're at the Airbnb. We all had been drinking, playing games. And so I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just had a conversation with Souls, like everything's straight." And Screamer then gets into it with Otis. I don't know. They had got into it inside. They were going at it. Otis has a control issue. He likes to control everything. Even at this meet and greet, him and Kiki got into it because he didn't want us to go to the strip club or the script club because we had to check out at 10 a.m. the next morning. Him and Kiki got into it on the stairs because he didn't want us to go and Kartel wanted to go. He has a control issue. Otis or Souls and Screamer goes inside. This morning, him and Kiki got into it. He has a control issue. Otis is like, "Brooke, you want to come? Like, let's go inside. It's midnight." I said, "No, just give me like 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes to calm down, and I'll be right back inside. Like, I'm good. Just give me 5. No, you're gonna come inside now." I said, "Otis, really? Just give me like 5 minutes. Like, give me a second. I just need a second by myself. Just me and Otis sitting out there." He said, "No, you're gonna get your ass inside. My name is on this Airbnb, and I don't need people to call the police because you're sitting out here." I said, "Okay, Otis." At that point, I was like, wow. So I went inside. I grabbed my keys. I went to go leave. Not the smartest decision. I went to go leave. And they did it because I had drank alcohol. If I don't feel comfortable to drive, I'm not going to drive. But I was comfortable to drive. They all came out to try to stop me from leaving because Otis didn't want me to leave. I ended up going home and didn't go back the rest of that meet and greet. So whatever he is saying, all the issues with him and Screamer was the one that ruined that. The motherfucker would not give me 5 minutes of my time because his name was on the Airbnb. He wasn't even a part of the conversation me and Souls had, and it was just me and Souls on the back porch. So don't paint any type of picture. Just because you have control issues, Otis, and everything doesn't go according to your plan, people go through IRL stuff. I had just lost my fucking grandmother.
Okay, Brookie, we understand, but Brookie, can you understand? Can you understand from a standpoint of people that are listening, right? When we have asked you different questions and we have asked you different things, and you like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this to myself, but I'll tell y'all the rest of it. And then when somebody else come up and say something, right? And then that's when you want to say something. When we hear this story, it's kind of like, can we believe it or can't we? It's when you want to say something. When we, you
Well,
know
he
what I'm
had already
saying?
clarified that everything that happened. He went live about the whole Screamer situation right after that meet and greet. And he never once said anything that happened between me and him about that situation. So if it was such a big deal and you were outing everything, why didn't you out that too? Because it wasn't a big deal at all. There was no big deal of the situation because it wasn't a big deal. He didn't say anything on any of those lives, BK. And he was out on all the shit.
Okay, well, we're going to go back to what Otis is saying. And we got your side. Let's go back to what Otis is saying. Go ahead, Lele.
Shorty got her car keys. Mind you, she drunk. She's drunk. And last year, guess what she used as an excuse? She used her grandmother and the shit she was going through as an excuse. And she got in her car. Prophetess had to damn near run after. We was in the crib. Prophetess was like, "Hey, yo, do you want me to go check on her?" I was like, "Yo, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck." Because at this point, I don't give a fuck. Just do your thing. Prophetess went out. Prophetess went out her way. I can't remember if Soul was out there with her. If Soul had went there like before or not. Yeah, but Prophetess went out there, and I think it was late too. It was like 3-4 in the morning. Prophetess went out there to talk to her, try to convince her to stay. She gave Prophetess a whole fucking sob story, and then guess what? Shorty drove off drunk. So this year you try to do the same shit. What the fuck? So so after inside that room, I was like, "Hey, yo, look, Shorty, I don't got the capacity, bro. So look, what I'm gonna do within this moment, I'm going to go call the bodyguards real quick, and I'm going to tell them to escort you to your room. She was like, no, I don't want to make a scene. I don't want to make it hot. I'm like, bitch. Well, I didn't call her a bitch, but I was like, shorty, you already making a scene. You already making it hot because you're trying to make this a Brooke show. That's crazy. You're repeating what you did. Already making a scene. You already making it crazy. You're repeating what you did last year now. She was like, no, it's not a repeat. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, it is. You did this shit crazy. You're repeating what you did last year. The fuck are we saying? So when I walked off to go get the bodyguards and shit, yo, nobody let anybody last year. The fuck are we at the bodyguards and shit? Yo, nobody let anybody up. I'm gonna let everybody up, please. If I see anybody's name come across the screen that let any random person up, I'm gonna fucking unmod you, bro. Kartel, what's good, bro? Yeah, I mean, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna go get security. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell him to escort you to your room because you're drunk and I don't want you to fall down these stairs. By the time I step out to go get him and come back, she's gone. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Next thing you know, I see everybody fucking going upstairs into the room, into my room, right? Where she was at. So I'm like, okay, cool. What
Pause.
the fuck is
Prophetess
going
just
on?
told a totally different story.
So I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. Everybody goes up there, right? Almost everybody, right? I don't know what the
Prophetess
fuck
just
they're
told a
talking about.
totally different story, though.
She's getting exactly what she asked for is
Hold on,
Prophetess
attention.
said that she
That's what she
heard
was
them
seeking.
Okay,
screaming.
hold on,
Is
Lele,
fucking
pause it real
attention.
quick. Hold on,
You
cause
know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
mute me. I
we
got
got a
So
something in my
that
conscious.
hand.
happens.
Okay, baby.
He never went to go get security to
Okay,
take
so
me to
hold
a
on.
room.
So,
Hold on one
go
second,
ahead.
DK. Let me clarify. Me and Otis were supposed to share a room. So he's still trying to paint the narrative that this house was big enough for all of us. This house was not big enough for all of us. My stuff literally was at the end of the bed in Otis's room. I'm sitting on the bed. So how was he supposed to tell security to escort me to my room? I didn't have a room beside Otis's room.
That's not the point. The point that I
So
was
he
just
never
pointing
even said
out.
that.
The point that I was pointing out was that Otis' story is different from Prophetess' story because she said when she was leaving out or either going to her room. I know it was either one of them. And then she said, I heard yelling through the door. So I opened the door and she seen Brooklyn and OC arguing. So then she started calling for KO, which was her cousin, the security. So clearly Otis is not telling the story correctly. So they both liars.
It's the time. It's the timeline. Like you
Okay,
right.
so
It's the
look. Okay,
timeline. The
while we are
timeline that
on.
happened before. That happened before Brookie went upstairs and that fight happened. So I get what you're saying. That it's a confusion with the timestamps. No, that happened all before the whole trying to escort her up to the room and de-escalate her, get the keys and stuff. That was the first initial conversation that was had between
Okay,
Brookie,
look.
Kiki, and I.
Y'all,
Oh yeah,
pause
yeah.
for a second. Kristen has been up here, okay? We do have to get. Kristen, do you have any new information to tell us before we get back to what OC is, explaining? Do you have any different information to give us that we already don't know?
No, not different. I mean, Brooke called me the day that all this happened. The bathroom story, I've been telling her, like, you need to come out, especially because I think it's weird and I told this to her, I said, for you to sit there and say you're going to put everything on the floor and then to say to KG, like, oh, you need to put everything on the floor. You need to put everything on the floor. But you're missing the key details of what I was told happened in the bathroom. And then sitting there and calling Prophetess a liar. That's wild to me. And like, that's my best friend. I'm gonna call her out. Like, you just lied. And she knows that. And like, so it took you getting that level of angry to come out with the truth, but you were okay before that when KG was like, oh no, like this didn't happen. And Papaya sitting there like, that's how I sound when I lie and da 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 da. And it's just kind of like, I mean, you knew what happened and you should have just come out and told the whole story.
Respectfully, don't put Papaya in it. Papaya was just responding. You should
No,
just
but I just
hold
mean
your
like,
friend
come
accountable.
out and told the whole story. like with just like her saying like, you know, like that's what I sound like when I lie. Like, yeah, like she's valid in saying that.
All right, cool. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome.
Lele, continue. Lele. Oh Lord, have mercy. We didn't
I
lost
got it.
Lele.
Hold on. I'll pull it up. Whose live is it?
OC live.
Okay, OC live. 1 second.
Mind you, I'm fucking livid. I'm angry as fuck. And I'm gonna be honest. When I get angry to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? I used to have crazy anger problems. To a certain extent, I break shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck shit up. You know what I mean? I don't do that shit no more. Right? So I go to my little corner and I'll just chill. Right? I don't want to talk. You can ask anybody that knows me for real. Anybody in this life that knows me for real in real life outside of this shit knows when I'm angry, I don't say shit. I stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? I stay to myself. That's totally different from a couple years ago. When I'm mad and when I'm angry and I can't, you know what I'm saying, and I can't, know what I mean, like I'm in that shit, I stay to myself. If you try to talk to me, I'm gonna ignore the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ignore you because I'm angry within this fucking moment. Stop fucking talking to me. Everybody that knows me outside this app knows this shit about me. Real shit. Right? So I'm chilling. Mind you, I waited for everybody to leave outside that room, whatever. I go upstairs, right? So me being angry, livid, mad, whatever. Mind you, it's like 3 in the fucking morning. I leave up out of there. I go inside the room, right? I close the door. I sit on the edge of the bed. And so I'm just sitting on the edge of the bed by myself. You know what I'm saying? Just in my thoughts and shit. Just be like, all right, bro, look. You know what I'm saying? Just let the shit go, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know how to... Like, I'm literally talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fucking get myself out of this mindset of in this anger that I'm feeling within this moment for this stupid shit that Shorty's trying to do to my event for the second fucking time in a fucking row. Right? So I think like 30 minutes passed or some shit. I'm still sitting there looking at the fucking wall. Right? The door opens up. I look, I see Shorty, I turn back around. You know what I'm saying? I just glance, look, I turn back around. Shorty goes in the bathroom because I can hear it. Shorty goes in the bathroom, does whatever she does. She comes back. There was a little couch in front of the bed. There was a little couch in front of the bed. Shorty's digging through her bag. I hear her digging through her bag. She says, she says, that's fucked up. How you're always judgmental. I was like, hey, yo, Shorty, like, stop talking to me. And she was like, no, like, it's just fucked up. Like, like, we're friends and you're judging me and shit like
That
that.
is not what happened.
Like, bro, stop fucking talking to me, yo. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, what? Like, why you speaking to me within this? Stop talking to me, bro. She's like, oh, no, like, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're judging me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came in that room and you're judging me and shit like that. So, mind you, I'm in this room by myself. I'm in this room by myself, chilling. I'm not saying shit. And you find the need to come in there and talk to me, even though I'm telling you, stop fucking talking to me. Leave me the fuck alone. So I tell her this shit numerous times. Stop fucking talking to me. Leave me the fuck alone. Shorty's continuously talking. So that's when I get up. I'm like, hey, yo, Brooke. Like, stop fucking speaking to me, bro. Like, what the fuck aren't you understanding? Stop talking to me. And she continuously going. Then that's when I lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I lose my shit. I'm like, yo, I mean, I went off. I saw black. I'm not gonna hold. I saw black. You know what I mean? And yeah, I cursed her the fuck out. And no, all of this Ravon shit, she was like, oh yeah, who the fuck you talking to? No. She didn't do none of that. Now look.
Yes, I did.
Was I wrong for how I address it? No. Was I wrong for stepping a shorty like that? Probably yes. But this is what I talk about all the time. Stop putting yourself in the line of fire. You see me quiet, not saying shit, chilling. And then I'll tell you stop talking to me. But you constantly doing that shit, right? So that's when the argument started, right? And that's when it was like, yo, fuck you, bitch, get the fuck out, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop fucking talking to me. Next thing you know, I don't know who the fuck came in the room first. I'm not gonna hold you because I went black. I don't know who came in the room first. Right? Whether it was Prophetess, whether it was the bodyguards, who the fuck. I just remember that door opening and people just coming the fuck in. Right? What Kartel, Prophetess, Kiki, fucking Shaq, whoever else was in there, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be real about that. I don't fucking know. No, facts. I don't fucking know. I didn't even know that when Prophetess came and she came in front of me, she had to tell me this shit that I swiped her away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I didn't even realize that I was hot. So people came in the room. Yeah, they broke it up. I wish I had the footage. I wish I had the footage. But yeah, people came. People said that. Like they broke it up and shit, right? So, I forgot who brought her down, and I was just still in the room and shit like that. And yeah, I was in the room with Kiki, and then we was just talking and shit. I didn't really say much. I was hot. You know what I mean? I was heated as fuck. I didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. Like, yo, listen, here's the thing. I don't mind being on a chopping block, bro. I'm gonna keep it real and let you guys know, yes, in that moment, I got fucking angry. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stayed to myself. But if you see me angry and you call and you say, hey yo, Otis is my friend. Otis was there for me when my grandmother died. Otis was there. Like, if you big me up how you big me up, and then on the other end you intentionally doing shit to get me angry is fucking crazy. What up, La? It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna admit to the shit where I fuck up at. I'm gonna admit it, but you not. So when I'm listening to La's, Tasha's live, I'm like, after a while, I'm like, yo, I can't keep listening to this white bitch talk this bullshit. Like, this shit is crazy. So when everybody got broken up, and shit, I'm gonna open up the panel in a second, and everybody could come up, Prophetess and whoever, you know what I mean? Because let's really have the conversation, right? Because when I was in Tasha's live trying to talk and really say shit how it was, right? The bitch Brooke kept cutting me off, right? And Tasha was like, hey, yo, you a monster, do you think, whatever. I knew I wasn't gonna get a voice in there. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah.
I'm sorry, but that part is definitely a lie. Tasia was just saying protect her page, and he always have that loud ass microphone. So Brooklyn was not technically cutting him off. We didn't really hear shit that Brooklyn said.
I was about to say,
Okay,
Kiera, you
like,
like,
come
nah,
on, like,
that's false. Don't even do that to Tasia. Tasia trying to protect her fucking live.
Doesn't make sense.
And
Mm-hmm.
you was yelling,
Yeah.
you was yelling with that big ass mic, nigga.
Yeah, no, Tasia didn't say
Turn
nothing
that
for a
mic
while.
off.
She let him rock for a minute and we all was here. Until it
Exactly.
got a little much and then she got a violation.
And then she was like, stop. Then she was like, stop calling
But see,
bitches or
this is the
whatever. She
All
thing.
they
said, don't
had
leave
to
my
all they
page
had
Hold
to
on
do
one
was
flat.
second. Hold
stop
on.
yelling. That's all
Because
they had to do.
I literally said the events from start to finish in that room. I walked in that room. I went straight to the toilet to go pee. I said, Otis, we can have a conversation about this when we sober up. Shut the fuck up talking to me. I walked to my bag that's at the end of the bed to get my vitamins that were there. What did y'all want me to do? Not grab my shit that's in his room? I didn't know he was in there. Me, KG, and Kartel were all having conversations with everybody. I wasn't paying attention what the fuck Otis was doing. I didn't know he was in that room.
So we can just break this down to the
Hold on one
lies,
second. Let
the
me finish. Hold
cries,
on.
and the cuddling thick thighs. Y'all, this has been crazy.
Yes, I was talking and peeing. I was pissing and talking. Shit happens.
Oh,
Like, just unlock the sprinter van. Because at that point, I was done with all this shit. So on some real shit, I wanted to kick her out. I was going to give her her bread back and then kick her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So Kiki opened the sprinter van wherever she was in the house. I fucking walked out and I went in the sprinter van. And I was in the sprinter van from 3 a.m. from 4 a.m. till like 7, 8 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to bring in the whole crib. Now, if I'm fucking angry, I don't gotta bring in I don't need this kind of attention. I'm good. So I stepped away.
But the next morning you cried about it. Everybody coddling me. Hold on, Kiara. Kiara, hold on.
My own shit.
You got upset the next morning because I didn't even get to talk about the fact that you set me down. You asked me to talk the next morning, and Prophetess was in that room where Prophetess was playing mediator, where I told you I listened to everything that you said, everything, where you still didn't understand where I was coming from. I didn't understand where you were coming from, and the reason why I cut you off as a person was because you sat there and said the only reason why I didn't throw things or hurt you or hurt anybody was because my name was on the Airbnb. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I would do things differently. And you sat there and said, I wouldn't. And that was right then and there. And then after that conversation, you got so mad at the fact that nobody in that house agreed with your actions that you sat us down for a house meeting where nobody said anything to your face. And Prophetess had the names of people. Sequoia, you weren't in the house at this point. Prophetess had the names of the people that disagreed with you because she asked me behind closed doors and she still didn't say anything. Okay, nobody said anything to your face and everybody disagreed with your actions, and you were so mad that everybody coddled me, but nobody sat there and checked on you. So you making that statement on your panel, you're full of shit because you sat everybody down for a house meeting because they didn't agree with your actions and said that nobody checked on you. And I told everybody to go check on you, Otis. I told everybody to go check on you to make sure you were straight and cool. So you saying that right now is absolutely crazy because you were so mad that everybody coddled me and didn't come to check up on you.
Hey, so look, so right now the streamer is gone. So he had to go. So we do need a streamer up here. But until we can find someone to stream the live, do anybody have any type of questions or anything like that?
5 seconds to get to the cop. What about 15?
Stream
Okay.
who? Otis? I can stream him. Hold on.
Y'all don't have like no questions or anything like that.
A lot of comments, but I'm gonna wait till I make it to the crib.
Okay. Ashley, you got any questions?
No, this is what they be talking about. Y'all can't be friends with these niggas. Y'all should have known they was gonna be trying to touch on y'all. Like 7 and 7. Come on now.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the comments real quick because the comment cousins do have the comments do have a question. So KG, they wanted to know were y'all cuddling. Hold on, Sequoia. They want to know were y'all cuddling or not. Sequoia.
You know what I'm saying? But I want you in
Give
there.
me just a second, Sequoia. So KG, they wanted to know in the comments were you all cuddling or not.
Yes, we were all cuddling together, Brookie, Kartel, and I. Like I said, I'm not proud of my actions, and since we putting it on the floor, that's what it was. So yeah, but I did not sleep with that man. We all had clothes on. It was late. That was a lack of judgment on my part, and I take full accountability for it. And I take whatever hate it is. I know what, yeah, I understand and I apologize.
Okay. All right. Any other questions before we get back to Sequoia? Uh, Anything more than just cuddling? Wait a minute. One more question. Anything more than just cuddling? Just cuddling?
It was just strictly cuddling. And honestly, truly, I'm a wild sleeper, so it might have been some kicks in there thrown in there. So I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever.
Okay,
That's
cool. Any more questions before we go back?
Hold on. This is four people cuddling in a bed.
What you say, Sandra?
Was this four people cuddling in a bed?
No. I was on the outside. KG was in the middle. Kartel was on the other side of her. We was all asleep on one couch.
Okay, one
Okay.
more question. So they said, why did you lie yesterday, KG?
So honestly, I was already embarrassed. I didn't even know where it had came out from because I didn't want that to come out. I was already embarrassed and ashamed from the jump. So I was just like, I'm not going to feel it or, gas it up or any type of way. So I'm just not going to just deny. And then once it had came out that
Okay.
I have a
Ashley,
question.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Ash.
So, when you was telling this story to everybody except for us before it got
sorry,
here.
I got it.
Oh,
Sorry,
go ahead,
I
go
had
ahead, go
gotten a
ahead.
phone. I'm sorry, I had gotten I was getting a phone call. Sorry, but no, but yeah, that was just my lack. That was another lack of judgment. I was freaking out. Because it was just like, bro, I didn't even do anything. Like, what the fuck? It was so many other things that happened. Why was that a point? And then when all the extra stuff started happening, I was like, that absolutely did not happen. Like, what the hell? So yeah, and I had already went through this with my person and had this whole conversation like nothing happened. And I'm like, I've already had this whole lack of, judgment. I've already taken accountability, cried about it, prayed about it. I felt bad. I still feel bad. And I'm
You
going
went
through
and
it now.
prayed to God. You went and prayed to God after cuddling with a married man. You went and talked to God about that. What God say to you?
BK, please. I was
All right, I'm
asking
just
for
asking you what God say to
I
you.
was asking for forgiveness.
Oh, girl, please. Ash, go ahead.
All
Ooh.
right, I was trying to understand. Like, I don't feel like you felt guilty, real shit. But when you was in the moment of it, was it like, did it feel inappropriate, or was it kind of like friends? Just sitting real close because there wasn't enough room in the house, or like, what was the energy of it all? Like, how did you end up? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get to being up on that man as the dick, like you said originally, like when you was bragging about it, respectfully?
Can you repeat that question? I'm sorry.
It was said that you had said something along the lines like you was asked to dick to that man. Like you was. Is she in the teacup again? Okay, fuck it. Go ahead, play the tape. Roll the tape.
No.
No.
Ask your question.
Oh.
Okay, so they were in the other room, and it was stated that you said you were asked to dick, like it was more of a bragging point. That you were kind of like, girl, guess what, bitch? Yes, I was all up on that man, bitch. Asked to dick, yes, like he was on it. So did it give like you was enjoying yourself? Was it flirty? What was the energy of that moment for you in your headspace?
No, like that's what I was saying. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't a bragging moment or anything like that. I literally was just enjoying my time. Like I actually was having a nice conversation with Cartel as well as other people there. Like that whole entire night, we were getting to know each other and we were conversing about numerous things. So it wasn't even anything like that. Like it wasn't nothing flirtatious, nothing sensual, no attraction, nothing like that. We cool, like genuinely. And I wasn't bragging, nor was I talking about anything that went down. So it's like it was crazy to me because it's like, what the hell? Like I wouldn't come back home talking about shit. The only shit that I was talking about was the fact that I was in the booty club having the time of my fucking life. If y'all would have saw the ass I saw in that strip club, it was beautiful. And I'll do it over again. And I learned how to skate. It healed, and because I talked about this with Otis, it healed a part of my inner child because I learned how to skate at Cascade.
We gonna
Girl,
we
stop it.
baby,
Don't
But
nobody care about that, but
this
yeah.
ain't
Nobody cares.
what's that movie, baby, with T guy now.
But
Where
KG,
did they get asked
KG,
the dick from then? Where did that come from? Was that
Yeah,
made
look,
up?
Yeah,
Tim,
this
that was
ain't
ATL.
ATL.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
want
this
to know
look.
who suggested the cuddling.
Okay, outside of cuddling,
Oh
Mr. Hot
shit.
Cheese, you got something to say?
So we
You
ain't
got any
talking about.
questions, Hot Cheese, or no?
We need to talk about the cuddling. I think we
Oh, we gonna
do.
talk about the cuddling. I'm just saying
Thank you,
because
Ashley. They
she's talking
trying to
about.
forget about the cuddling.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that she's talking about roll bounce and shit, and we not talking about roll bounce. I
I know
understand
y'all
it
not
healed
talking
your,
about
Definitely
roll
don't want
bounce.
to talk about roll bounce.
it healed your inner
Nobody cares
child,
about roll
but
bounce.
it healed
I
your inner
understand.
child, but
I threw that in
cuddling
there. It
that married
was
man ain't healing your inner child. But go ahead, ma'am.
I mean, just to give y'all a little perspective on KG, when I was around her, she's like a little bitty, like bouncy, happy, like a little kid almost. You know, I mean, I had never met her, but that's what I gathered. Like she just kind of, it was like she had never been anywhere. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not saying she's innocent. I'm just saying that's what I gathered as an older woman.
You giving her out, and I'm just being honest with you. You giving her out. I understand that. KG, you cool. I ain't got no issue with you or nothing. But I just feel like this is
no,
kind of
I
like,
know, baby. Like we having this is a dialogue.
yeah,
I know that this
this
is
is,
nothing personal,
yeah,
y'all. I
okay,
know.
okay. Just making sure that you don't, take it personally. But I don't know. I just think that, cuddling with a married man that you knew was married when you got there, it just doesn't make sense to me. And then you lied about it. And then you was on his live this morning, and that's another slap in the face. And to be honest, if I was his wife, I'd kick your ass. But that's just
Oh
me.
wow. I didn't know that
And
was happening.
and then another thing, it wasn't like an intimate like moment. It wasn't just me and him. Like that's what I was saying. It's not the way that it's betrayed. I like I said, I take accountability. It's not the best situation. Hold on.
Where did the ass the dick come from? Like, who said that? They said that she said that. Like, y'all
I
didn't
don't
hear
know.
that?
Cartel's on one side, KG in
That
the
was a
middle, and I
lie.
heard
That was
some.
a lie.
Okay,
That was a
okay.
lie.
Let me scratch that.
Lies.
That was a very
Y'all
specific
really
lie to
need
be
it. Eat
told,
it.
but I don't know. It's crazy.
People tell specific lies all day, every day, Ashley. And that was another one.
Y'all meat and skeeted. That is crazy, y'all.
Only reason why I said what I
That's
said,
so
KG,
crazy.
just now is because you was on his live, and it's like when
I'm
you
back,
already knew.
guys.
Okay, when you already knew something was going on, you already knew that stuff had happened. I wouldn't have went back to that man platform ever. I wouldn't have been nowhere around him, nowhere in his vicinity. I just feel like that was just, that was like you went over there and you laughing and hey y'all and KG, I
Wait,
don't
but hold
know.
on. They said that. Then how was y'all cuddling? Y'all was like shoulder to shoulder. Like, what was y'all? How was y'all laid up? If it was a cuddle specifically,
Y'all,
if it
we
wasn't,
almost to 150K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
what did the
Hey,
cuddle look
for the
like? Was it a
haters. Thank
spoon? Was it a
you. Hey, X
side by
Mo.
side? Like, how were y'all cuddled if you wasn't asked the dick?
They hugged.
They were front to front.
They was hugging.
Was she laying on his chest? What did the cuddle look like? Hello, KG. The crowd would like to know what the cuddle exists, how it
they,
existed specifically.
they was ass to dick, but you know they. Come on, bro.
Well,
I'm
she
not
said
going
it
for.
wasn't. That was a lie. That's the statement was a lie, but I don't know if the positioning was a lie.
Nah, but it's crazy though. I don't even blame
W in the
KG.
chat for the haters. W in the chat for the
KG,
haters.
KG, I don't even blame you to be honest. They can blame you. They can hold you accountable. I don't even blame you because you know what's crazy. You not married. He married. You're not married. To be honest, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I ain't gonna lie though. Go into that motherfucker and really meeting and skeeting, bloody and all. Y'all are terrible. Y'all
Dre,
are.
Okay, and
this
so
why I knew I shouldn't have
they
brought
do
you
want to
up
explain
here.
the cuddle. They do want to explain the cuddle. So that's one of the questions. So were y'all canoodled, or was it just that y'all didn't have nowhere to sleep? We really need to explain this because it was 5 bedrooms, but it was 14 of y'all. So was it that y'all didn't have nowhere to sleep, so y'all had to pile up and sleep like y'all was at y'all granny house? Was it like
Sorry,
that?
Dre.
Hold
The
on, y'all.
girls.
Please give me
Yeah,
hold on,
I was
y'all.
gonna
Please
say
give
the
me a
girls
moment.
asked for me to drop Dre. Sorry, Dre.
Thank you, yes. Thank you so much. Hold on, y'all. I can't say much right now.
KG, who was the big spoon? Is the question.
She can't say much right now. So yeah, the cuddle does matter because
Y'all give me like 10 minutes, please. Just
10.
give me
Y'all
10
want me to
minutes.
scream Otis? He's on here.
Yeah, just go on screen mode until she get back.
Okay, babe.
Of the doubt. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. But to see you go crazy and to go in the live and say, Oh yeah. Now what you say? I was on a three-way call, and yeah. He said he was in love with Ty, with Kiki. Well, with me, Ty, Kiki, and KG. I don't even know how the fuck KG name got in that shit. In love with KG. Stop it. Ty, Kiki, KG, and da da da. But I mean, I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? You making shit up as you go. Like, what are we saying? That's like a
G, you was the one that heard
What
that
happened,
call
Bill?
from KO. So you could speak on
No,
it.
that's what I was saying too. Like so far as
Thank
they
all
saying
y'all.
like so
Thank
far,
y'all.
me and you, like I say, at first I was just hearing a bunch of shit like from fucking to laying up all night. Like yeah, the laying up all night, cuddling. I was supposed to be cuddling with, KG. I really want to get this goddamn money out this goddamn shit because like damn, I want to get some goddamn money out this goddamn shit because goddamn it shit. Well, at least it's not saying yeah, even when it comes to like that situation, that's why I'm saying like I can see where they trying to tie all this shit up to, and I can see like damn like even like when motherfuckers just you can see it now when motherfuckers trying to act like they feel unsafe and just it was just now I'm putting pieces together like damn like. No, I mean, and that's the crazy part. Ayo, Cartel, but Cartel, peep this though, right? Brooke hasn't been on none of these pages talking about, hey yo, when I had that moment, yeah, Cartel was the one that was sitting with me, talking with me for almost 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Listening. That's what I thought. Yeah. Say, like, right. What the fuck? Like I hugged her head, like I hugged her, like she was crying. Motherfuckers left. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Like motherfuckers saying me and her. Then because I hugged Brooke. She was crying. I'm like, look, just chill. You are good. Right. It's nothing gonna happen, and that's what I thought. Like that's why I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker finna be like, he was like on some like some Dr. Umar type shit. That's what I was thinking. That's why shit was taking. Yeah. Like, oh. Now I even see because even like so far as in the confessional room right down there because again motherfuckers didn't want to come to certain rooms because they made it seem like they were nervous because even my guard was in the room with me while that's what people leaving out right there. My guard just ended out leaving first before I left out next. So I was like, oh, that's what now makes sense of how they trying to do what they doing. I ain't trying to put everything out there because I still want to do my live and try to, you gonna give me gifts for all this shit. But I'm catching on to what's going on. Like, oh, damn. Because that's why I say, like, even a lot of stuff with, like, the money and all this extra shit. Because even at the restaurant, right? I even tried to pay dude. And remember, I had took my money from dude because, again, me, Prophet, and the guards was at another table. Now, we thinking it's all good. We got our meal and shit like that. And I think I paid for, well, did I just pay for my meal? Okay, I think Prophet paid. I just know our table was good, right? Now, I gave dude $60. I'm like, saying happy birthday to my brody. And then he take my $60 and then he walk off. And then I'm peeping something going on because I don't like the way that dude was standing over you, gang, the manager or shit like that. Because now I'm noticing like everybody ain't get their shit and shit like that. I think you got your shit and probably somebody. I just noticed your table and get their shit. And I'm how you talking. That's why I walked over there like, I just noticed your table and get their shit. So I'm standing there and I'm thinking that's what got my 60 back to do. I'm like back to dudes. I'm like, hold on. We didn't even say happy birthday to my homie. He's like, well, we don't really sing happy birthday. I was like, oh, you gave him. I said, but you took my money and you don't sing happy birthday? I was like, get my $60 back, bro. Get my $60 back. So I got it back and then shit, y'all handled y'all business with the situation at the table. And my blank, I'm not going out because somebody trying to record me. I see it right now. Yeah, you break it up a little bit, bro.
Kartel didn't have a room. All of his stuff was in a bag in the back of his car.
So was it an actual? So Brookie.
Now you breaking up bad, bro.
So look, what I'm trying to find out is because KG lied yesterday.
Okay.
So was it an actual? You was there. She said that all three of y'all was in the bed,
yes,
on a futon, which is a couch.
Yes, pulled out to the bed. So how we fell asleep first.
Hold on, was it an actual cuddle between them, or y'all just fell asleep?
No, it was an actual cuddle. His arm was over her.
Is it because y'all didn't have enough? How big was the futon?
Oh, the futon was. I still had space between me and the wall, and he had laid the other one down because it was two futons in the room. He had laid the other one down on the other side of him, and we were all laid on that one futon, and I still had room beside me and the wall. To the point where I was sprawled out on the futon.
So what? Okay, so my question is, I ain't got. You know what? I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got. Somebody else. Somebody
Were
else
y'all
jump in.
talking while y'all were cuddling? That's what I want to know.
I was
Was there
asleep. I was the first to
conversation?
fall asleep. The only way
So
that
it
I
sounds like
knew.
y'all all passed out.
No, so I fell asleep first because I had taken melatonin and a Flexeril. And I had fallen asleep first when the couch was still as a couch. I had fallen asleep where I was laying down on half of it and my legs were literally on KG and Cartel was
And
sitting on the end of
Cartel.
it. And
And
Cartel, yeah, my
Cartel.
feet was on Cartel. Literally sprawled out because it was a couch and I wanted to go to sleep. My feet was on Cartel because he was sitting on the end of it. And I was trying to explain it, KG. That's what I was saying. So my majority of my legs was on KG, and then my feet was on Cartel. I woke up literally in the middle to grab the blanket because I took the blanket off of them. And the way that they were situated, or the way that we were all situated, is I literally was facing them, woke up facing them, and KG and Cartel were in close proximity, and he had his arm over her.
They were sitting up talking when you got the blanket?
No, they were asleep.
Exactly.
We were
Good
all
Lord.
we were
Good
asleep.
fucking Lord.
Like
You
I
spent
said, okay, like
500?
I said, we
Hold
were
on a second.
asleep
You
in
spent
the on the
500 to
whole
sleep on a
cuddling in the whole
futon?
cuddling scenario.
Okay, so go ahead. You said with the whole cuddling scenario.
You
So,
spent 500 to sleep on a fucking futon? What the fuck?
okay, okay. So KG. So you said with the whole cuddling scenario, what? KG.
Mind you,
Hello.
the blanket we were using was a blanket that I brought and I got out of the back of my Forerunner when we were all sitting on the porch because it was cold as shit. And it was a blue fleece blanket. It's still in the back of my Forerunner.
So you paid for the food, you bought the blankets, you did everything. KG, did you and Cartel
I
talk
didn't
while
buy
y'all
the
were
blanket. I
cuddling?
brought the blanket from home. I keep it in the car for my children.
KG, did you and Cartel talk while y'all were cuddling?
Two of them came through. The other one,
Okay, I guess she disappeared again. So okay, so Brookie did at any point
Told
did.
y'all to hold on, please.
All right.
Sorry, baby, I didn't hear you.
so you spent
Get
500 to
mad
sleep
at
on a.
us though.
Hold on, this is crazy. You spent 500 to sleep on a futon and you got to bring your own blanket? This shit crazy.
Okay, so Brookie, at any point before this meet and greet, or anything, did you ever tell Otis that you would pay for his dinner at all,
No,
ever?
I swear on everything. I did not tell Otis I was paying for his breakfast, or
Did
I mean
you
his
ever say that you
birthday.
would pay for anything?
Yeah, like I was not going to pay for his. My idea was we were all separating checks. Literally, that's what I thought. I thought that, and I kind of figured that the price of STK wasn't included in the tickets because it's a very expensive place. So I thought it was all going to be separate checks. So when he finally got the last check after they comped everything, I was like, oh, well, I guess it's all on one check. But I never told Otis I was paying for his birthday food. That was
But
never a
anything, you
conversation
never
we
told him you was
had.
gonna pay for him or anybody that you were
Yeah,
gonna pay for
I never
anything.
told him that at all. I
Him
literally
or
was
anybody
no.
else about anything.
Oh,
Okay, so,
I
but
told
hold on.
KG. No, I told KG I was going to buy her a drink. I did. I did tell KG I
Okay,
was going to buy her
but
one
hold on
drink.
because I've been over here
Nah,
looking.
who dropped KG? Why would y'all have?
I'm
Probably the person that's up
crying.
there.
Why,
But
why would you
okay,
drop
so the
her?
thing of it is,
What?
Whoever dropped
um,
KG, drop them and bring KG back up here because this ain't about nobody but KG and Brookie. Thank you.
okay, so before y'all went, I think this was the week before. I've been looking for the live. I have so many in my phone, but I think we were in Otis live, or maybe we were over here. But somebody started to say something about they were going to send him a birthday cake
Man,
or whatever, and you came out, Brookie, and you told them, you said,
I
"Be
would buy a birthday
quiet,
cake. Yeah.
that because I have a surprise for him. You're gonna mess up my surprise."
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I had a birthday cake, but come to find out, it was the same people who did the same meet and greet cake the one before, that did the same meet and greet cake this time, which is why I didn't. So I didn't bring anything at all for his birthday. Actually, if you want me to
okay,
be honest, it
so
was still
that to
being
me,
Amazoned.
but see, but you see the confusion there. If I'm willing to pay for BK's birthday cake without me even being there, and even if it gets messed up, why wouldn't I want to pay for her meal if I was gonna give her something for her
Because I
birthday?
had
I'm
already,
just saying.
yeah, no, I see where it sees from y'all. I had already purchased him a gift on Amazon. That's the thing. Once I found out about the cakes, like before the meet and greet, because I did say that. I literally bought him a
Can
dress.
I? Okay, so KG is gone. She not here no more.
Okay.
I don't know where she went to. Is she in the comments?
She said
He's in
something
the
bad.
comments. Jazz has a question, so yeah.
Jazz, go ahead with your well, I don't know who she want to ask because one of them gone. Go ahead, Jazz.
I'll ask my question to Brookie. It's fine. Where I'm a little confused at, and I did come in a little late, right? But if nothing happened, if it was no hunting, it was just friendly cuddling, y'all care about y'all friends and y'all care about y'all's friends' spouses, why do we know this? Like, why is this on the internet?
Drop
Sorry, I was
Jazz. Get the
talking to
fuck
my
out of here,
daughter.
Jazz, with that bullshit question. Drop Jazz. God damn.
Stay your ass in the comments. Thank you.
Dropped her. It's crazy.
Womp womp
I did
womp.
request. I did request KG back up. I don't know where she. I don't think she's not even. Is she up, y'all? I can't see her, but she's not even in the room anymore.
Hey, G, you making it seem like it's more than what y'all claiming that it is, because you steady running from any little question that's being asked. I mean, small questions. Ashley even broke
I got
her
a
question
question. I got
down
a question.
into a whole dimension, and you still never answered it.
Could I ask a
You said
question
give you
again?
like 10 minutes. That was
Could I?
like 20 minutes ago when I was at the damn store. Because I said, give me 15 seconds, and something bad happened at the store, and they was rushing
Thank you,
everybody up out of
that
there.
84. Could I ask a question, please? I got a question. I
No,
got a
but hold
question.
on. You can ask it, Hot Cheese. Hold on, Brookie. Hit your girl on the back end and let her know that she
Okay.
making it look like it's more than what y'all telling or y'all want to let on. I don't know if y'all think Otis finna sit over here and telling, and then y'all gonna want to tell
No,
y'all side.
I'm literally saying everything as it is. Now that I've literally said everything, anything they all ask me, I'll answer to 1,000%. I don't have anything to
Okay,
hide.
All right,
so did
Okay,
you
y'all.
wake
So
up to
she
them
didn't get
okay, let
dropped.
fucking?
me
So
ask a
look,
Did
she
you
question. Let me
didn't
ask
let
a
get.
them
question
She
while
didn't
she's
get.
fucking?
on it.
Hold on, y'all. So KG didn't get dropped. KG left. She's no longer in the room. So whenever she comes back, she'll request up if she comes back. But y'all, she didn't. I found out she did not get dropped. She left. So y'all can continue.
All right, let me ask you a question real quick to Brookie. Because
Okay.
somebody inboxed me some shit and I didn't know what the fuck was the context of it. So I'm gonna ask you instead of making assumptions.
Go ahead.
They inboxed me and they said that Otis got a 4 finger discount and went in your
Yes, he did.
purse.
Not a forefinger. That's crazy.
But
That's
I heard
fine.
he put but shit,
Oh,
one of his fingers is like 4 anyway. But
oh.
one of his fingers like 4. But is it true that he went inside the purse?
He was the only one that had my purse. So I had
No,
a.
not the purse. You know
Hold
what the
on.
fuck I'm talking about.
No, no,
Let
no.
me the
Hoochie
vagina. The
girl,
Oh
your
yeah, yeah. He
vagina.
did
coochie.
that.
All
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah, 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 yeah. He did that.
Okay, my question for you. Okay, so it is true. So my question was: it what did you allow it, or was it done without your
Yes,
permission?
he's not that type of person. I won't paint that image on a man. I definitely allowed it.
Oh, you allowed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure because they told me that, and they left a lot of subject out. So I want to make sure everything's everything. So you allow 1 or 2, 3. How many fingers?
I don't know.
Come on, y'all. We gotta get
Now,
What?
serious. We got.
you PK, you
Nah, cause I'm
PK.
saying we can play, but I think
Wait,
people are
what?
taking this kind of serious. Like I think they taking it kind of serious because they it's some other shit that's going on. So I'm just saying, like y'all gotta have some. I understand you asked the question, but you know it's got to be some type of in depth because they want to know. They got questions. These people got real
Wait,
questions.
what?
Um. So we
You
got
was
other
in my
people.
live. If you was in my live, you would have seen when like even the first time when we had the recap. Now when we did the recap for the meet and greet, I played the song in here. I played it in here as a joke because Kiki stepped in.
Yep, I was there for
She's like,
that.
"Oh yeah, I'm not gonna play my song." Da da da. I mean, what the fuck? It was a joke, bitch. But you so thirsty for attention. You're so thirsty for attention that you're willing to use anything and everything to get it, which is crazy to me. That shit doesn't make no type of sense. Now, I mean, and I already know Kiki's really not gonna involve herself in a show like this. I could be mistaken. She might. If she does, it is. Now, I mean, and what it is. But bitch, if you're gonna speak on shit, speak on it stupid. Speak on it exactly how it is without embellishing shit.
All
The
right.
fuck are we saying?
Brooke, they got a question from the comments. They said, was
Uh-huh.
money missing out of your purse or whatever you carry? I think you said a Crown Royal bag.
Yeah, it's a Crown Royal bag.
So was money missing out of your Crown Royal bag?
So I went there with a certain amount of money, certain amount of cash, and the only person's bag that it went into was Otis's. And when I left, I know how much I spent, and it did not equate to what I had left after I left. Now, I am not saying he stole it. I could have lost it. But I'm just saying, I did not
You
have
dropped
the
a
same
lot of
amount of
money at
money.
the strip club, though. At the strip club,
I know,
excuse
but
me.
you don't know how much money I went there with. And I know how much I spent at the strip club.
No, I was just saying because everybody had been drinking, baby. That's
Oh,
all.
yeah. No, I knew how much money. One thing about me, when I'm in a place that I know I'm at, I know exactly. I kept a tab. And bartenders also kept a tab, and I had to text me the information. Just to
I
make sure.
got another question. How did this even get on the internet? Because nobody knew, but how did this exactly get on the internet, TikTok specifically?
I don't know. I know the first time the meet and greet was talked about was on Kartel's panel. And KG was talking about, because they thought it was a meet and skeet, and she had to clarify. I wasn't in the live. I know they were talking about it, because the rumors about her and KO were first. So that's how the original of the meet and greet got put on it. I don't know what was said. Like I said, I don't know, but the basis of it was, it started in that. But me and Otis's situation and Kartel cuddling, that was me talking to Kiara.
You and Kiara.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it was two different situations. If you're talking about the fact that they found out KG slept with KO, that's KG.
I mean, but that don't have nothing to do with what.
Okay, so that's so Brookie, what made you when you were when this happened, right? What made you go tell multiple people?
No, actually, I had multiple people come ask me. I actually even have messages about it where they texted me, because the first thing I did was I called a friend of mine that was on the panel, because the narrative that was painted to me that multiple people had told me was, and I can actually screenshot the message. Come to find out, sorry, I was trying to put cereal up. Come to find out that the conversation was brought to the internet first from Otis over on his panel. I was asked about it, where then I told my story. There was only like 3 people, Tasia and Kristen, which I had called in the house when everything had happened, so they knew the full story.
You said you're not telling the truth.
Kristen is, I am telling the truth. Kristen and Tasia were the 2 people that I called outside of the house, because they were in the house when I called.
But how did it? But this is my thing. We keep on. Okay, Kiara came and told us all of the rest of the information, right?
Yeah.
And her and Kartel was going back and forth. But how did Kiara find out?
I told Kiara. That's what I'm saying. It was,
and you told her about KG specifically, because how did she find out about KG?
Yes, it was a question that was asked in that phone call where I confirmed it. Because there was already rumors, because at that point, Tasia had already...
know nothing.
Yeah, because at that point, there was multiple rumors. Kartel had came out the room, which I don't know where that came from. I don't know how all that came out, because that was before Otis even went live.
But your allegiance goes to your friends, not random people asking you questions.
All right,
well,
so
Kiara
cool.
is one of my friends, and she was checking up on me, and I was telling my story, and some KG story was included in my story.
How the fuck did my shit get put into it though, Brookie? Like real shit.
Exactly.
I'm literally going through this bullshit right now, and I'm pissed the fuck off, because how the fuck did my shit even get thrown in there? If you was gonna tell your shit, tell your shit, bro. Because nothing happened with me and that fucking man, and now I gotta sit here and listen to everybody tell me how the fuck I'm in the wrong and I done did some shit. I took accountability and shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up, because I'm pissed the fuck off, bro. Because I've been sitting here listening to this shit the whole fucking time. And I've been sitting here keeping my mouth fucking closed, and I'm sick of this shit, bro. Like, you supposed to be my fucking friend. None of this shit will come out like that.
Hold on, KG.
Hold on. I got it.
Okay,
KG,
thank you.
I need you to take a deep
That's
breath.
some fucking bullshit.
I know KG, but I know KG, but I need you to breathe first so you can get your words out. I need you to take a deep breath. I need you to calm down. I understand. I promise you I do. But I need you to calm down so you can be able to get your words out because you have been silent. When you ready to come off mute and say how you feel, we ready for you.
Y'all are trying to paint it that I was just like, oh yeah, and KG did this. No, I told the series of events from the beginning to end on the phone with Kiara.
Okay,
To make
but
sure I
this
didn't
is
leave
my
anything
thing.
out.
Let them
I
have
don't
that conversation.
understand why you couldn't just tell me on the forefront, hey, KG, look, I fucked up. I was telling Kiera some shit, and the whole situation, we were all cuddled up, talking and yapping and stuff, got into the picture. Because let's get the record straight. I wasn't just sitting there having a whole conversation, flirt with this man, fucking cuddling.
Nobody
We were
painted
all
that
laying,
narrative.
we were all laying on the futon, and yes,
Yep.
his arm went over me. What nothing sexual happened,
I didn't say anything
wasn't no
sexual
booty to
happened.
dick,
Let her,
nothing. Let
Go
Brookie,
me
let
ahead.
her
fucking
vent.
speak.
Let her speak.
Please,
Let her tell her
Brookie, let
story.
me fucking speak. It's
Go
not
ahead,
fair.
baby.
Let me fucking speak. Because this whole fucking time, I have not said anything. And I done let everybody in these motherfucking comments, everybody done said anything and put anything and everything about me. Fucking terrible. And I done ate that shit up and took it to the chin. And I'm not finna sit here and let somebody sit and try to throw me under the bus when there was some other shit that motherfucking happened that I still am keeping it pee on and not telling about. Because it's not my motherfucking business to tell. But I'll be damned if a bitch gonna sit here and call herself a real bitch to me and then sit there and threw me under the bus the whole fucking time. Whether it was some shit that went down or not. That's not fucking cool. And you know I rock with you. And this shit that still you done told me that I'm still not gonna say shit because I'm a P-ass bitch. But today just showed your true fucking colors and how the fuck you feel about me. And that's some real shit, Brookie. That shit hurt my motherfucking feelings. And I don't give a fuck how anybody else feel. But don't talk about shit. Don't talk about the shit I got going on with my man. Don't talk about my man. Don't bring my man in none of this motherfucking shit. Yes, I said it. Don't bring my man in none of that shit. Me and Kartel ain't did nothing, ain't doing nothing. Fuck out of here. The shit that I did, I owned up to it. I should have never been in college, should have never been in proximity of having that man throw his arm over me. None of that shit. Should have never been cuddled up with neither one of y'all. Yipping and yapping on the motherfucking couch, futon, whatever the fuck it was. But I owned up to that shit. Point blank, period. But for you to go and think that you gonna sit and tell my motherfucking business and not tell your shit is some real motherfucking bullshit, Brookie. And if you're gonna put that shit on the floor, put that shit on the motherfucking floor. Don't put half the shit on the floor and then toss my shit up under there to wipe up your shit. Point blank, period. If you're gonna own up to all the shit, own up to all of that shit. We supposed to ride this shit till the motherfucking wheels fall off. And bitch, I'm rocking and rolling with you, whether you rocking and rolling with me. And it's fucked up, but that's how I am at the end of the motherfucking day. And I'm done. I'm off this shit.
Okay. I hope you feel better. Brookie, so do you know that because by you only telling KG business and saying that was the real part of it and that's what really happened and nobody knew your business at all. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like you have really loose lips. That's what it's looking like. It seemed like you have told multiple people. You have talked to multiple people. People know all of this from the event. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like you just was around here just telling anybody that would listen. Anybody that would listen, you was throwing your homegirl under the bus because you was there. Because she didn't tell nobody. She didn't talk to nobody about it. You did.
No,
So I'm
Kiara
just
was
saying,
the
what was the catalyst that made you come and tell your friend business?
Kiara was the only one that I didn't tell my business. I told Kristen and I told Tasia. Kiara was the only one that I didn't tell my side of it, but I told KG's. I will say that. And I think that was just more so because I wasn't really, I didn't trust her. Well, I'll say it. I didn't more so trust her knowing about me and Otis because she would have asked more questions, as in I trusted Tasia and Kristen. But besides
But
that,
the thing is,
I told both
but you
sides
trusted
to,
her enough to tell her
you're right.
KG business.
And it wasn't, it was like one of those oh fuck moments because I was just really honestly telling the story. It was one of those oh fuck, I can't believe I said that type of moments because I was just really honestly telling the I can't believe I said that type of moments because it wasn't like I was throwing KG under the bus. That's not what it was at all.
You did though.
I know I did. I know. Can't believe I said that type of moments because I know I did. I know.
You talked about vitamins, how you went up and down the steps, and all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
You
no,
had us
literally,
feeling
I
sorry
told
for
Kiara
you,
everything.
and you didn't tell that part though.
No, I didn't.
You went up and down the steps, and all that part though.
No, I didn't.
Until you got mad.
I wasn't even supposed to tell Kiara the part about Kartel. I wasn't. It wasn't even like that. Like y'all are trying to think that I sat here and was like, oh yeah, Kartel. I wasn't. And by the way, KG did this. No, I was literally just telling the story, and I got so caught up in telling the story that I told too much of the story.
No, you didn't. You told just enough. If people don't want stuff like that to be said, then control your fucking actions respectfully. You're responsible for yourself. Anything that you say or do on this app is completely under your control. And if you put yourself out there in a fucked up way, you can't get mad because people tell your business. You gave them something to fuck to tell. Like, that's on you. You got to take accountability for that.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Not you, Brookie. I'm saying in defense of you. Because I'm not, we all fully grown on this bitch. Everybody signs up on this shit voluntarily. Nobody made nobody go buy a ticket to this Diddy party. Nobody forced nobody to be laid up with a married man and all that. Like, all this shit is what the fuck y'all decided to do for yourselves. So now that it's being spoke on, you can't play fucking victim now. Hold yourself accountable. It is what it is. You put yourself around a plethora of people that could come back and tell your story fucked up. And now you mad because they talking about it. Well, you should never put yourself in that predicament, respectfully. Like, come on now. We doing too much.
Ashley, who are you speaking on?
And now you mad because they talking about it.
Ashley, who are you speaking on? Because I did not sit here and play victim or anything like
and
that.
all of the dramatics you just did, Tyler
Okay, so
Perry.
I don't have room to, I don't have room to be emotional?
Yeah, for what? What is you emotional about? You put yourself in that predicament for people to be
drop, bitch, because I don't have time for your motherfucking
But
shit.
she a mind too, KG.
I don't give a fuck right now, BK.
I think Ashley
I don't give a goddamn fuck shit damn.
I think
I don't care.
But we got it. But that's not okay though.
This my
KG,
shit.
do you not understand? But KG, do you not understand why people are?
I'm saying that I sat there and took accountability. I sat there and took accountability.
Hold on, y'all.
I took accountability. I went.
Hold on, KG. Hold on. I did tell Brookie and KG, y'all know the rules for the love of the haters. Whoever they don't want up here, they don't have to have up here. I said I'm not doing it.
So respectfully, what I'm saying is, Ashley, and I'm not getting mad at you. I'm saying I'm passionate because I'm not sitting here I'm not sitting here telling myself as a motherfucking victim. I'm emotional because I'm embarrassed, and I said that. So that ain't got nothing to do with playing victim. None of that. Girl, I'm grown as hell. What the embarrassed? And I said that. Fucking look like me playing victim. I just sat there and told my fucking story and put that shit on the floor. I'm sorry that I'm an emotional fuck. Like,
respectfully, based on what you said, but for that was like Brookie did something to you, but she just said, "What the hell happened?"
Because I'm hurt because
I get what you're saying, but you should never put her in position to talk about you. Period. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you have to take accountability for yourself. Like, you should never give her no airway to talk shit about you.
And I did. So that's my thing.
I think it was Ashley. I don't think you was here before, but we had thought when it was KG turn to have her interview, right? Mm-hmm. Brookie cut her off and said, "Nah, KG, if you gonna put it on the floor, you gonna put it on the floor." And she started telling telling more of it. But when that prophetess came up here and prophetess put it on the floor, Brookie denied everything, but she was supposed to be telling the truth about all of it, but she had lied about majority of it.
No, I didn't tell the truth about what happened.
They paid $500 to go to a Diddy party and sleep on a couch. So, however, the story is just already super fucked up at this point.
It sounds fucked up, and my bad ass was going off. It's high emotion right now, and I wasn't even trying to snap on you. It's high emotion right now, and I was like, hell no, you're not finna take me out trying to be no motherfucking victim. I know the shit is fucked up all around, and my thing is, I'm not gonna sit here and try to play victim or anything like that. I'm having a real bitch conversation with my bitch. You get what I'm saying? So, or who I thought was my bitch. And so what I'm expressing to her is I was upset and hurt that would even, because I was already ashamed and fucked up about the situation in the first place. We had talked about it the next fucking day. I was already like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I was already embarrassed and all that shit. Cause I was like, that man, ain't shit happened, but still, it was still like, that's a compromising ass position. Duh. The fuck? Like, come on. I'm not even that type of girl. I'm not that type of woman, point blank, period. And I knew how the shit was going to come out. And we already had this conversation. Like, either I'm a buck up and, take accountability for the shit and it's going to go everybody going to take it how it is, or I'm going to sit and run and hide. I'm 29 years old. I'm not going to sit and run and hide like a little bitch. It is what the fuck it is. I'm just saying I was upset because of how it came out and how the lies on top of it was. And that shit just, it is what it is. Like, that's just how I feel. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
I gotta ask y'all.
Hold on, real quick.
I
Can I just
gotta
say
know.
one? Okay, go ahead. I was gonna say one
Yeah,
thing.
I gotta know. Besides sleeping on a futon, what else did y'all get for this $500? Like, what y'all really paid for? Did y'all know what y'all was paying for in advance? Like, did y'all know y'all was gonna get a certain kind of dinner or
We
certain
were
kind of thing?
we were
Like,
under the influence by the way that he made it sound that our ticket covered everything, including events. That's why there was an events ticket, and that's why there was an in-house all experience ticket, because we were thinking that it covers all the prices for everything.
oh,
But what I
so,
want
so
to say, okay, go ahead.
yeah, give me a second, Ash, please. So basically,
It
all the
sounds
events
like.
supposed to been paid for with that $500. And when y'all get there, y'all still had to come out of pocket with more money.
Like if I was coming to meet you, Cheese, I would pay $100. You worth $100? Shit, I meet two people I don't know, amongst other people, because I only paid $200 something. I didn't pay for any drinks. I didn't pay for any food, and that's for me. Now for them that pay the 400 and something, I don't know. I can
Uh,
only speak for what I paid.
did you get a cuddle in too? That's why your shit got
Oh
paid.
my god.
I'm gonna figure this shit out.
I had my own suite, baby. I
You
wasn't.
had your own shoes. Good lord. See, I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
my thing is, okay, because you said Cartel didn't do nothing wrong, but at the same time you prayed about it the next day. So like you see how that's contradicting? You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
he's
I ain't
innocent,
pray.
but
No,
yet
I
you
ain't pray
felt
about it the
bad
next
about what
day.
happened.
No. I ain't pray about the next day. No, I was talking about like I had prayed about like it's something within myself. When I said that, it was something within myself that I was just like, hey, like I was asking God, man,
But what was the
fuck all that.
A if he
I ain't
but
gonna explain that shit.
but
My experience,
KT, that's why I
my
say we gotta
conversation with
slow
God and
down. Hold
I.
on.
What the fuck?
We gotta slow down because you did say like he did nothing wrong. What the fuck? But then you was like, I had to
No,
think about it after that. So
I
it's
did
given
nothing
like
wrong.
something wasn't right about the situation. Is
I
that
said I
fair?
did nothing wrong. I said what I was saying was it was a compromising position, as in like the whole cuddling, the arm thrown over. That was what I
So
was
then he
saying.
did do something wrong. Then we can fairly say that.
Well then they can handle that. That's a whole separate conversation.
Okay.
I'm holding accountability. All I can do for myself, Ashley, is it's hold accountability for myself. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all did all this through Black History Month.
It's grown ass people in this world, and I can't sit and be the person that I used to be, which is trying to protect everybody, hold everybody accountable, all the extra shit. If I can't do that my damn self,
All
so
All
right,
right,
so
so
I'm
if you're not protecting nobody,
all right.
put it on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to say that. So when you say you hold yourself accountable, say I hold myself accountable and what you did. Like I backed this big junk up on the
I
man.
hold myself accountable for cuddling with a married man. Was it a sensual cuddle? Was it dick to booty? No. But was it arm thrown over? Yes. We was knocked out sleep. Wasn't no intimate
But I'm saying, hold
conversation.
on, wait a minute. If you was
Nothing.
knocked out asleep, how did you know his arm was thrown? If you was knocked, hold
Oxygen.
on, wait a minute. If you was
Nothing.
knocked out asleep.
I woke up and removed his arm, BK. Like I woke
But
up,
weren't
I
y'all
saw
drunk at the same time? When everybody drunk when they got back to the
BK, this was
house?
in the morning. BK, this was in the
What I'm
morning when
saying,
we
I
woke up.
understand. Just listen, calm down, listen to what I'm saying. When y'all got home that night, was everybody drunk? Okay, she went on teacup. Okay.
See, what I heard the bald head was sweaty. So I know the
Okay,
bald head
so
don't
back
get
to what
sweaty. The
she
bald head
back.
don't get sweaty just for a cuddle.
So look, that's what I'm saying. So
That was also a lie.
but in the middle,
I don't know
hold on,
where that I don't know where
when
that
y'all
came
got
from.
home, was everybody drunk and y'all just fell
Don't know where
asleep in
that shit
y'all's
came from.
respective places? Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't got no rooms and y'all just fell asleep. And
It
cause you
basically it was
wouldn't.
like basically it was like that. Yes, it was so much commotion that happened. We had essentially got into we went from all sitting outside
Mm-hmm.
to moving inside. Like it went from sitting outside together on the couch, Brookie KG, Brookie Cartel and I sitting outside on the couch yapping to inside on the couch yapping. So it literally it literally just moved from
Okay,
one
so y'all was
room
sitting
to the
there,
next.
y'all was drunk, y'all fell asleep. You woke up and his hand was thrown over. Is he a wild? Was he? You said you a wild sleeper earlier.
I'm a wild sleeper.
You
Yes,
said I'm a wild sleeper. So in the midst of you sleep, so that's why I think people are confused, and that's why Ashley said we do want to know what the cuddle was, because if he wasn't spooning you and y'all fell asleep because y'all was drunk because y'all didn't have no rooms because the whole shit was fucked up. Was it an actual cuddle? Or y'all just fell the fuck asleep because y'all niggas was damn near homeless.
I'm sorry. That sounds so bad, BK. Sorry. That was
I'm
funny.
over here laughing at
And
that
no,
shit.
and I was not naked. We was fully clothed. This is a fully clothed situation. But yes, I mean, when I say cuddle, I mean like, yeah, it might have been like a
So
leg
y'all
thrown
woke
over
up and y'all
here.
all had y'all clothes
We
on
was
next day.
already shit.
So y'all was fully clothed. Y'all fell asleep in the midst of y'all being drunk. That's what it's just not clear to me. Somebody can y'all ask better questions because it's just not
I'm
clear
just
to
saying,
me.
like,
And no, and the drunkenness lingered,
KG,
lingered.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right, KG?
Yeah, what's up?
And there's no shade or nothing. I seen you when you go live and you're fully clothed. Sometimes, or Oreo be showing and shit like that. So a fully
My
clothed nigga
areola do
don't.
not be showing.
Oh, okay,
God,
okay, my
don't
fault.
piss
I'll
me
go
off.
back on me. I'll go back on me. I'm sorry.
So y'all was super drunk because I know y'all said y'all was drunk. So
No,
y'all
I
fell
would
asleep.
no y'all. That's y'all plural. No, everybody
You
wasn't
weren't
super
drunk.
drunk. Drinking was involved. Yes, but this is like over a course of a night. Like us getting back from the cigar lounge, all this shit. That just didn't just happen. Like we ain't just boom fall asleep.
But I'm saying that y'all was fully clothed. So we're gonna get the facts straight. Y'all were fully clothed. Did
Fully
y'all have
clothed.
y'all
Yes,
shoes on?
I ain't have my shoes on.
They had their shoes on.
No.
Brookie ain't have her shoes on.
Cartel had his shoes on.
Cartel had his socks on. Cartel had everything on. Jeans, shirt, undershirt, everything.
Okay, so yeah, everything. So y'all didn't have. Okay, look, somebody take over because that's what because he was fully clothed. So
They
was it? It
came in
what
and passed out, y'all.
he didn't spoon. So he didn't spoon you.
No, there wasn't no spoon, and we shared a cover. Mind y'all, Brookie had already stolen back her what do you call it? Her blanket that she had brought. So we was already sharing a whole nother blanket. So that's probably where the whole cuddling, I guess, portion
Nah, the
came from. We
cuddling
was
had to come
sharing
from.
a fucking blanket.
Yeah, something. No, it didn't. But it came from y'all though. It came from Brookie and it came from you because for you to say you
I was
fell
touching
asleep.
her feet too.
Hold on,
I think I might have grabbed the booty.
for y'all to say for you to say that now
BK,
it. Go ahead.
I got a quick question from Mike Jones in the comments. Um, who all saw the arm? No, don't Tika. She like to run and go get her story right. Y'all know when she be lying, she going huddle. Y'all don't catch it.
I smell bullshit. I ain't telling. I smell bullshit.
She been
I
bullshitting the whole
think. I
time.
think. I
So
think.
the way
I
the
smell
cuddles
No,
bullshit.
no,
were,
no,
well,
no, 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 no. Okay, I can ask you. Did you see the arm when you woke up?
yes, I said I saw the arm when I woke up.
Okay,
So the way
so
that it
but
was
hold on, wait.
cuddled.
This is the
Okay,
last
go
thing because I
ahead.
got to go back down to the. So you saw the arm when you woke up, um, and then you the one took the information outside of the house. Who he
Yeah.
got the arm on
Well,
him?
what? Say that again, Tom.
So you were the one who saw the arm, and then you were the one who took the information out.
Yeah, I saw the arm, and yes, I was the one that took the information out.
You know what's funny? You a horrible friend. But I'm gonna just go back down to the comments. Cause
Absolutely, I
yeah,
was.
yeah, I'm gonna go down with Mike Jones now. All right, so KG, that's between y'all. Y'all need to figure that out. That's BK. You doing great with your interview questions, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Brookie
Anybody else?
Brookie may have woke up before me. Let me preface this. Brookie may have woke up before me and saw the arm. I'm saying when I woke up and felt the
Nah, don't
arm,
drop no
I moved
disclaimer
the
now.
arm.
No
Hold on,
disclaimer
wait a minute.
now.
It's not a disclaimer. Like, are you listening? I literally said when I woke the fuck up, I removed the arm. That's what I'm saying.
So
So
you remove the arm, but my thing is that y'all when Brookie, not even you, Brookie, you took that out the house and you said that they cuddled. Cuddled means they was spooning.
Okay,
You didn't
because
say you didn't. Hold on, because y'all be so quick to talk and not
that's
listen.
a cuddle.
That's not. That's not a like, bro.
She's facing me and he's on the back side of her
That's not my point.
with the arm
You took
over.
that's
That's
not
a
my
cuddle.
point,
That is
Brooke.
a cuddle.
That's not my point. You took that information and told the world, got on the internet and told the world that Cartel and Brookie were Cartel and KG was cuddling. You never told Kiara that they had their clothes on. You never said we came home, we was drunk as hell, we didn't have nowhere to
I
sleep.
did.
So
I
we tell
did.
her, okay.
I did.
No,
I
because
said
the
all of
clothes,
that
we
to
just now found
Kiara.
out they was fully clothed.
Mad Day, you gotta turn your camera
What?
on and turn it
Wait,
back off.
pause.
We just now
Were
found
we
out
all
now
gonna
that they
be
was fully
naked when we're all
clothed.
sitting on a couch in the main area? Like, I didn't know I had to say that we were fully
I
clothed.
got a question.
We were all sitting on the couch. I fell asleep on the couch. We're in a main area in the bottom floor where there was everyone around us. So why do I have to sit here and say that we were all fully clothed when I literally told Kiara
Because
that we had
it was, look, I'm not saying what's wrong. I'm telling you where
what?
you were. What I'm saying to you is that I'm telling you where you went wrong at. You took it out. You said to you that was a cuddle. That's why people keep asking about the cuddle. When Ashley asked about the cuddle, she said that matters. That matters. He was not spooning that lady. When you told Kiara,
I didn't say she
you
was
ma-
spooning. I said cuddled. That's literally what I said. I said cuddled. I said the way that we were laid down was Cartel was cuddled up to KG and KG was cuddled up to me. That's
Did you
literally
tell
what I
Cartel's
said.
wife, Brookie? Did you tell Cartel's wife?
I don't have contact with Cartel's wife.
But you could though.
Absolutely, I could have.
Okay.
She ain't got to do that. I was
She don't
showing
have
her
to
no
do that, but I'm
allegiance that
saying
I
she said
know
she
y'all
of.
wants
not
some
Like,
help.
understanding about when I said about the clothes. So the people in the comments that got something to say, hold on, like the people in the comments got something to say. People were asking about the cuddle in the comments. See, a lot of y'all just not getting here. If you weren't here from the beginning when it wasn't 800 some people in here, then you don't know the reason why we're asking these questions. Okay, we've already went through everything. People are still trying to figure out how was the cuddle? How were they cuddle? Were they spooning? Did they have all their clothes on? People were asking these questions in the comments. So if y'all don't understand it, then I can't help you. Just sit there. You will get it'll come to you. Fuck.
Hey, everybody. I just have Brookie. You might want to slow down in, baby, because you've already said that you were faced another way. Cartel was faced the same way you was faced, and then she was faced the same way.
No,
He
I
cannot
didn't.
have his arm around her if they're facing the same way. His arm can't go backwards.
No, I never said the way that
You
Cartel was
just said it. That's
facing.
why I came up in the box. You literally just said it. So I'm saying just slow down
Oh,
because you might not be saying what you think you're saying, but this is what we're hearing. That's why it doesn't make sense.
oh, okay. So just to clarify, thank you, Mad Day. I didn't know I didn't know I said that. I do apologize. I misspoke on that situation. The way that they were laid, Cartel was facing the back side of KG. KG was facing towards me when I woke up and seen the arm. Okay? So I faced both of them facing me. But when I
So
went
that
back
was
to
butt to
sleep,
dick. That was butt to dick. That was butt to dick.
No, it wasn't
I
Galdo.
spoke too fast. I
No,
like
Gato, that's
what?
butt to butt.
If
So
both
it
of them
wasn't
facing the
so
same way, if
It
exactly.
both
So
of
can't
them
that
be butt
thank
to
facing
you,
butt if
Mad
his
Day.
arm was around her when Brookie woke
exactly,
up. It couldn't have been butt to butt. It was
if they
dick to butt.
both facing towards Brookie, they both facing towards her, and Cartel had the arm around her. That was the junk on his junk. There's no way around it. Sorry.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
can I tell you something real quick, please? I've been trying to talk. Okay. I just got this quick thing. Okay, so the thing of it is, we keep talking about this cuddle, right? I'm not understanding the whole big thing of it. It's like something underlined or something is being put under wraps or whatever to put up for this cuddle. Because what would make a cuddle so bad? What would make you so upset about cuddling with someone? Because it's not making sense to me. It's not landing with me that I would be that
All
convicted
right,
about
let
cuddling with somebody.
me tell you something, right? Cuddling is a beautiful thing, right? But when you are a married person, you should not be cuddling with nobody else, in my opinion.
I'm
If
married. I'm not gonna be cuddling with nobody. But
so,
if it
that's
was
what
to
makes it
happen and it's one of
inappropriate.
my
So you asking a
friends,
question that you
I'm
should
not gonna
know.
be.
You asking a question you should know the
I'm not gonna be
answer
about to
to.
cry about it.
No, but I'm saying you asking a question you should know the answer to. So,
Well, no, I
it,
don't know the answer to it
yeah, you do.
because
Because
I'm
if you're
not.
a married person, do
I'm
you
not
want
gonna
your husband?
cry
Do
about
you
it
want your
if
husband cuddling
nothing
with another
happened.
woman, with clothes on or clothes off? Do you want your husband cuddling with another
Clothes
woman?
on. I'm not gonna be crying about it.
She
It's
was
something
crying
Either
about
way,
unifying
Brooke.
can
here.
She
I
felt
just say
like
this?
Brookie
Either
betrayed
way, if
her.
they were
That's what she
cuddling
was
or
crying
not,
about. She
if
wasn't
Poca
crying
was
about the
there, they
cuddling.
wouldn't be cuddling with her. Hold on, Ashley. If Poca was there, those two women would not be cuddling with him. Like
100%.
let's be for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
That's
the
why.
accountability stands. And that's why I'm saying I am taking accountability for myself because I knew that that was wrong. Point blank, period. It's no way to move around it. It's no way to sugarcoat it. And so that's why I was saying, like, actually, that's why I was getting at. Like, I was, the reason why I was crying, Lele, I'm emotional. I held my tongue this whole entire time and just let the shit just fester and build up and build up and build up. And I hadn't had a voice in this shit the entire time. So that's where the emotion got.
Also,
And
you
KG,
I
can't
just have.
KG,
say that Cartel isn't. You know what I'm saying? Because when you went on that, I get y'all trying to save your friendship
hey,
now after all this been
hey,
revealed. But
KG,
if you feel all of that, then he definitely put himself in a horrible position as well, and he's
you should be
absolutely wrong
embarrassed
as well.
two ways, KG, right? And you should be embarrassed two ways. The first way, you cuddle with a married man, right? That's wrong, right? The second way, you let the shit happen in a fucking futon. The fucking futon? Come on, man.
You bring up that
And I just
futon
have a
one more
question about the
time.
futons. If there was two futons, why wasn't the two girls in one and then him being another one? Why did y'all feel the need to just be in one futon?
So when I fell asleep first, when it was still a couch, and I had passed out, they were still talking. And I literally laid down and covered up with a blanket while my majority of my legs literally was on KG because I tried to scoot towards the end. And my feet was on Cartel's right, left, right leg. Sorry, I forget my rights and lefts sometimes. And my feet was on Cartel's right leg because I'm 5'9", I'm long. And when I woke up, because I was going to sleep, I didn't care what their sleeping arrangements were. I was going to sleep. And when I woke up
So
and
this
seeing
question
that it
wouldn't
was,
really be for you, Brookie. It would be
oh,
for
okay.
KG because you were already asleep.
Yeah, I was the first to sleep in that situation.
So KG would have to answer the question that I just asked.
What was the question? I'm sorry. Mad day.
So
Okay, it was mad day.
If Brookie was already laid down on a futon and you and Cartel were the last one to go to sleep, but y'all said that he put two futons together.
Yeah,
Why didn't the
he
two
laid out
girls be
the
on one?
he laid
You got
out
to
the
let me
other one
finish.
and okay,
You
yeah.
you got to let me finish, babe.
Yeah.
So she was already asleep. Why not get in the bed with her, that being your friend, and not lay down with him?
So the first the first futon, whatever, actually wasn't pulled out. It actually remained a couch. The second one was pulled out. It was two couches sitting across from each other. The first futon was left as a couch. The second futon was the one that was pulled out. And so I literally, and he smushed them together. So yes, I ended up being in the middle because I
He laid
technically
them
was
both
still
out.
laying close
Because
to, no, the
No,
first
why?
one,
No,
no, the
why?
how
first
Why
would he
one
he
was
didn't
know?
go
still, no, the
lay
The
first
somewhere
one
host is
was
else?
still
talking.
a
Brookie,
couch.
you said you was
Why he
asleep.
didn't go lay
No,
somewhere
when I
else?
woke up, both of the futons were out because we put them up the next morning, KG. That's how I know they were both out.
Well, I
Because
I
don't
have a
remember
question.
that. I
yeah,
don't remember that
Cartel,
the,
A lot of
Cartel
y'all
pushed
don't
them both
remember.
up into
Y'all ain't remembering a
couches and
lot.
separated them. So
Well,
that's how I
there's
know they
another
were both
question
laid
for
out
I
because
remember,
I
Brookie.
went
I
and folded my
recall the
There's
blanket.
first one
another
being put,
question
I
for
recall
Brookie.
being the first one being pulled out and the one that was you were laying on was remained a couch. So I don't know at some point in time if it was pulled out more. But I know that the couch on the opposite side of us, that was pulled out into a futon, and he pulled it next to the couch, the other couch that you
There's
were
another
laying
question
on.
from Brooklyn from Trina Jackson in the comments. They
Okay.
like to send me up. So Brooklyn, they said it's mighty convenient that you tell Kiera everything. And since Kiera and Cartel are not beefing, now all of a sudden this Cuddlegate has began. Why are you deciding today to tell all the truths?
Because Kiara went on the panel, and then Kiara started talking about it again today, and we all got on a group call and just decided we were going to lay it on the floor.
So the question that I have, why? This is my question. This is my question. Trina, can I? She's texting me. Okay, cool. She said I can. Why did you decide to tell the truth now instead of the other days? What made y'all just so honest? Is it because it's Sunday?
No, we just agreed to put. We had already agreed when Kiara did it yesterday, but we were gonna wait till Tuesday. And then Kiara went on the live with 1K people, and we was just like, "Well, fuck it. Everybody already fucking knows everything, so we might as well put it on the floor, all of
But
it."
according to 836 people in here, we didn't know anything about alleged Cuddlegate. So the next question that I have is to KG. Why should we believe you now if you were very, very stern in your lie yesterday, but now there's tears in your truth?
People will believe what they want,
No,
Tone.
I'm just
I don't
asking
know.
you why. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm saying people will believe what they want. Like I came out, put it on the floor. I've already expressed myself, whether it was emotionally, um, verbally. I already said what I said. That's it. Like, and
And then the
people are
last
going to
question.
either take the narrative,
Oh yeah.
and run with it, or they're gonna take what the fuck I said
So
and keep it at that.
do y'all believe? Do y'all believe that and anybody in the comments can say this, that KG is a habitual liar and would do anything for attention?
No. No.
That's for the comments. You're the host. You doing something vicious with that ice cream. I'm pretty
No,
sure
Kim.
you're gonna get more followers after that ice cream.
No.
Oh, shut the hell up.
We
Shit,
both
her
did our
followers
Let's do
due.
going
a
up.
poll.
We both did our due
Let's do a
diligence of lying
poll.
in this situation.
I just
No,
think y'all are
Let's
some
do
liars.
a poll.
I think both of y'all are liars,
we both
and
did
I
our
don't know
due
what to
diligence of
believe.
lying.
Hey, Tone, I will say this, Tone.
Yeah.
I don't think KG doing this for attention. I'm gonna be honest with you, because she was trying to bottle this shit up. She really ain't want this information out there, and she was trying to bottle it out. So I don't think she's doing it for attention. I think it got to a point where fuck it. If the motherfucker gonna keep talking about it, let me just clear it up and speak on it. A point where fuck just clear it up and speak on it. But I don't think it's for attention, honestly. My opinion.
Mm, she's still a liar. She lied to us yesterday or
That's
today.
what
I
I
can't
asked too. What's
I
the
can't
point?
take pride in the lie part. I don't know what she said yesterday, but I don't
Right.
think she's doing it for
So
attention. I think she's trying to cover
The
it up.
lie was I denied it. That was that was the lie. I denied
Okay, so
anything happening in
Oh, so wait,
general.
wait. So yesterday you didn't know that
So
Brooklyn be telling all your.
today,
Hold on, wait, wait,
Did you
wait.
tell
So
us the
yesterday,
instructions
wait,
for the
watch this.
doggone poll?
Yesterday, wait, watch this,
oh
watch
my
this.
God.
Yesterday you didn't know that Brooklyn be double dutching, telling your business behind your back to Kara. You didn't know that, did
No,
you?
I did not know, Tone. So
Wow. So you got a lot. You got a
moving
lot.
forward, but
so
Mmm.
it's
moving
what I
forward,
said then.
I
So
said my
basically, she was
piece.
trying to cover it up. She didn't want
Hot
nobody to know.
cheese.
Mmm.
She didn't want nobody to know she was throwing that big ass trunk, that big junk in the trunk out there.
Mmm.
And since Brookie told Kiera,
Galdo, what the fuck?
I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying, I'm just
they
being
got a
honest. I'm
question.
being
So
honest.
Baldo, hold on, it's a
Yeah,
question in
ask
the
that question,
comments.
BK. Great question.
So Brookie, they asked in the comments, when the settlement money run out, what are you gonna do?
It wasn't my fault. Somebody hit me and I sued them. Shit. I'm actually smart as fuck with my money, and I've actually gained more money than what I got
Hold
out
on,
of the
wait. Who
lawsuit.
said that?
Technically, you're not smart if you
Futon.
lost some money at the strip club.
Oh no. No. I already got that back. I'm not worried about that.
Because
No.
you said we were
Wait,
missing money, but you yesterday or
wait,
earlier
wait,
today you
wait,
said
wait, wait a minute.
good,
Wait a
go
minute.
ahead, host.
Tea time
I'm
said that
just
in the comments.
Okay.
okay.
Motherfuckers come into money every single day.
So Brooklyn. Earlier today you said I
Get
don't
your
know how
ice
much
cream
money
Tay.
I had. Then just about 30 minutes ago, you in here you said I know how much money I had.
Tay,
No,
press
I said
button,
I
Tay.
knew how much money, how much cash I went with there. I did say that from the
Okay.
jump. I
So
did.
my
You
question in the
said
comments that was ignored was how much money was missing exactly?
And Otis was the only one that knew about my lawsuit. No,
How
Tasia,
much?
did
How
you
much?
hold on one
How
second,
much money
Sean?
was missing from the money?
So I had brought exactly $2,352, Tone. Exactly $2,352. And when I spent, hold on one second.
Yes, J.E.
Can
Um,
somebody drop me? I don't have my
I got
hands. Can
you.
somebody drop
You
me?
want to go, Mad Day? Where are you
so
leaving?
I $2,352.
Oh, we
This is
got to drop
exactly
Queen
what I
too.
brought. And I spent because Otis didn't do anything at the strip club. It was me, Cartel, and actually a dancer that went in for the bottle for everyone that drank at the strip club. I went in 120 on that bottle. The dancer went in 60, Cartel went in the rest. I spent $400 in ones. I paid $20 for me to get in, $20 for KG to get in, and $20 for one other person to get in as well, because they didn't have cash, so they cash apped me. And that was how much I spent. So to total that up for 520, 560, I left out of there with, if I'm not mistaken, when I counted it in my bag, I was missing $300. And that was from cash. I didn't pay cash anywhere else. I paid it all on my card, and I do have receipts for that as well.
Okay, so we got other people up here, so we're gonna
We
go
got another
to.
comment, cousin, that wants to know, Brooke, why did you lie about giving head in the bathroom?
I didn't give him a head in the bathroom.
Okay, so we got another. We'll get back to that question because they got some questions about that bathroom thing too. So we got JE's up here, and then we have Dr.
What in
Drop
the
Queen up
bathroom?
here.
Good lord.
Hold on, so we got JE's up here, then we got Drop Queen up here. So JE's go, and then Drop Queen. Yeah, yeah.
All right, word. I'm gonna try not to. It's only a few questions. First is for Brookie. You talked about all the money from that restaurant or what have you. Are you expecting the rest of that money now, or
Somebody
you're
said
just
I
cutting?
church.
wrote it off. I wrote it off as a loss, if you want me to be honest. After I didn't hear anything else, and he made the excuse that he couldn't contact Kimberly and her sister. I think her name was Kimberly. Sequoia said, Kimberly and her sister. I wrote it off as a loss after I didn't hear anything else from him.
Okay, got you. KG, you let something slip earlier about your man. Did you have a boyfriend when you went on this trip?
No, I did not.
Okay, all right. So you can cut most of that out. The sleeping arrangements with the three of you guys on the futon. The only way your arm could be over you is if he's turned in your direction, which means you would either had your back to him or your back, you're just laying on your back. Were your back turned to him or were you laying on your back?
My back is probably turned. I mean, facing away from him. I was shifting throughout the sleep. So yeah.
Right. So this goes back to people believing that it was D on ass, right?
Right, exactly. That's why I was saying that wasn't the case. So, yeah,
So it was the case or it wasn't the case?
it
That
wasn't the
had to be the
case. It
case.
was
That
not
had
the
to be the
case.
case.
So when you woke up, you removed his arm from around you.
Yes.
Great. So he's facing you at the moment, which means when you woke up, were your back still towards him or were you sleeping on your back?
When I removed his hand,
Yes.
yeah, I just shifted. Like I turned the opposite way. Now my back is facing Brookie.
Your pussy is on his dick now. That's what you're telling us now.
At
Hold
least
on.
facing
Drop
it.
all
Y'all, you
people.
gotta
I
watch
know
your
you not
words. My
motherfucking up
last page
here.
got clipped. This my backup page. Please, y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I
All
know this
right.
thing put drop up in here. What the fuck?
All right.
but no,
So wait.
we still weren't close. No, to
All
answer the
right. So
question, no.
last question would be a moral question because, like you said, you knew he was married or what have you. I understand if everybody is tired, everybody has some drinks, you fall asleep, you didn't really pay attention to who's who and where's where. But if that wasn't the case, at the time that you guys are falling asleep, did you ever think, "Hey, I don't want to be laying next to this married man. Let me find somewhere else to lay"? Did that ever cross your mind?
That's why I said earlier it was like a judgment on my part because I really wasn't even thinking. It wasn't in the back of my mind, front of my mind. So yeah, that's why I take accountability for that. That was irresponsible on my part.
I appreciate the honesty. That's all I had. Y'all be good.
I'm
Jay.
trying, Susu. I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be the clean version. Hi KG, I had a few questions. So it was said, well, at least I'm hearing that you and what's you and Cartel's relationship?
We're friends.
And so it was said that y'all were outside talking, then y'all went inside talking, and y'all got on the sofa. So I can imagine those intimate conversations. It must have been some real good, deep conversations because y'all moved from outside to inside, and then y'all end up laying
Well,
together.
it was other people there, so it wasn't actually an intimate one-on-one conversation. Like I stated before, it was Brookie, I, and him that were
But-
outside having a conversation, and it
mhm.
was the same. It was the same situation inside. We just moved it from the outside to the inside. It was cold, so yeah.
Right. So Brookie had fell asleep and left you two talking and end up cuddling.
No, and that's not what happened. Brookie was just the first to fall asleep. It was a ripple effect. Everybody fell asleep. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. No, it wasn't everybody fell asleep, boom, boom, boom. Brookie fell asleep and then the futons were put together, which allowed you to lay in between those two. So are y'all all three really good close friends? Or who's the closest out of you and Cartel? Who's the closest with Cartel?
I don't think that really matters, drop. But yeah, we're all
I
friends,
I,
equal.
I
So
think
I don't
I
know.
think it does matter. Brookie, how close are you to Cartel?
It was actually my first time meeting him.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
stop right there. Stop right there, babe. So, KG, you wanted to cover up for some reason that Brookie didn't really know Cartel. You the one that's more intimate
That was
and
my
close
first
to
time meeting
Cartel.
Cartel too. So now what? Now what,
Have
drop?
you that was your first time meeting him, but have you spoken to him? You called them yourself friends. Brookie didn't say he was her
Yes, we're
friend. You said
friends. Yes, we're all friends now.
you're all friends now, but at the time you weren't. So Brookie was just the third wheel that y'all really wanted to get rid
We
of
were all
anyway.
getting
That's
to
why
know each other,
you ended
drop.
up in the middle where your booty and your tootie could be closer to his duty. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, okay. I
That
get what
makes
you're
more
Oh, I
saying.
sense.
like the booty
Yeah.
to the tootie and the duty. God damn.
But
Okay.
it reminds me, all of this reminds me when we were like, I don't know how y'all do it these days with these married men and the married wives just let their husbands just go wild. You know what I'm saying? But it first of all, a married man, I don't care if y'all was cuddling, spuddling, waddling, he ain't had no business laying down with no other woman. Period and point blank. I don't care what y'all call it, spooning, dooning, whatever y'all name y'all want to put on it. He should not have laid down with other women. He should have laid on the floor if he had to. He should have went to the car and took a nap if that's what he needed to do. He had no business
So are
laying
you going
down
to
with no
tell
other
that
women.
to him? Or are you
Oh,
going
I'm
to
sure
just
he's gonna
tell
hear it.
are
Oh,
you
yeah.
going to tell it to me?
Oh, I don't care. I'm talking to the atmosphere of any married man who don't understand the assignment. This is
Facts.
not for you. This is for every married man under the sound of my voice. You have no business. You better lay on the kitchen sink if you got to. Put your pillow on the stove and put a chip to that bitch because you don't have no business laying. You don't do
Lay like
nothing.
extreme Otis.
You don't do nothing that if your wife caught walked into the room that she will feel uncomfortable about. So I'm not necessarily blaming you because he has the commitment to his wife, not you. But I feel like your
Maybe
relationship
30,
would have.
40
My
people
opinion,
in.
real quick, right?
So
This
so I'm
is
like, hey yo, look, man, I'ma just pull up because I'm trying to sleep. Like I'm trying to fall asleep. Meaning I'm trying to be in bed with somebody else so I can actually get some sleep. So I go take a shower, I put some clothes on that, and I head to Brook Crib. I get to Brook Crib, I'm still on live. Now I'm saying I get oh shit, this is when Kiara was in my live. No. I'm saying I get oh no. This is when people was in my live talking about the Kiara situation when she spoke about the like the AB thing. No, this is when people was in my life when she spoke about the like you know what I mean and shit like that. So I get to her crib, I'm still on live, right? I go in her bed, now we in the bed chilling, right? And I'm still on live muted. We talking and shit. Brooke damn near got nothing on. I'm in my boxes chilling, right? I didn't bring no rubbers, no nothing, because I didn't come there with the intentions of fucking. You know what I'm saying? So like we laying in the bed. Now we popping shit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie the whole time, I'm rubbing on her booty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, relaxing. You know what I mean? Shorty's the one
I
who
don't
want her to
know. This
suck
isn't
dick.
the first
You know what I'm saying? But
time.
I didn't. I mean, Shorty's the one that who wanted to suck dick. Mind you, I mean, if I'm lying, I'm fucking
While y'all
lying.
listening,
I
tap the
asked her,
screen.
and I want her to
To
deny this
say it
shit.
alive, ain't no telling
I
what
want her
Otis
to
might
deny
say.
this shit because I
Please.
got video of it.
Let's get to
I
200K,
asked
y'all.
her.
Let's go.
I was like, yo, let me see your my chart. You know what I'm saying? She pulled out her phone, and then she had to step away to use the bathroom. When she stepped away, I took a video. I took a video of me going through her my chart. You know what I'm saying? And then I wasn't really looking at shit. I just wanted to see what the fuck. Da da da. When she came back inside the room, we cuddled and we went to sleep. Mind you, I was on live the whole time. There was no fucking that happened. Bitch, I don't gotta beg you for shit. As many times as you threw pussy at me, I don't gotta beg you for nothing. Are you stupid? So if you're gonna talk about it, really talk about it. I didn't beg you for nothing, bitch. I don't gotta beg no bitch for nothing. The fuck you saying? Numerous times when I was on live, having topics and shit, you would randomly send me a fucking video of your box. You know what I'm saying? Or you in the shower. Like, what are we saying, bro? Like, let's really, like, don't just talk about shit to make you look good.
She did say
Talk
that though
about it for
already.
real, like how it is. What the fuck? Talk about that shit, motherfucker.
So can I
And
ask
you, yeah, good.
I think she also mentioned that you had sent nudes to Petty. Did that happen?
Send news to Petty.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, like before you dropped down, like when y'all were in that argument, I could have sworn she said something about someone or you received nudes. I don't think she mentioned that she sent them, but she just said that you received nudes and that you sent them to Petty.
Wait, I received news from who?
I don't know if she was saying from her or other people or what, but I just remember her saying that you received nudes and you were sending them to Petty.
Wait, what news? Sending? What
I don't
news sending?
know. That's just what she said.
Yeah, she don't know who she just said. She basically over there saying was basically sending random news around. So any news, whatever, if it, any news, like I think it's just like shit to just be. Well, I don't know. Again, let me.
Yeah, that's definitely. Listen, that shit is stupid. So look, I don't fuck with Petty no more. We don't fuck with each other. I'm not about to insert Petty in some shit. Right. Especially like making that shit up. Like that's crazy. Cause the whole video shit, when I was the first time I went to her crib, Petty can confirm that. You know what I mean? Petty can confirm that she FaceTimed her when I was in her crib. She can confirm that shit. But as far as like, you know what I mean, and shit, Petty don't gotta come in. She go wherever she want. But Skrilla, what's up? Me sending Petty somebody's news, that's fucking crazy. Listen, let me explain this. Brooke has been sending me nudes since I've known her. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten into fucking arguments and all that shit. Never once have I said, hey yo, let me send this to somebody. Never once have I said, hey yo, listen, let me show this to the bros. What the fuck? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, stop saying shit to make you look a certain way and to make other people look bad, bitch. Just be honest for once in your life. Be honest. Stop lying on shit. Cause I got no problem like fucking owning up to shit. Just be honest about it. OC has never sent nobody news to nobody, motherfucker. I mean, cause in that live with Tasia, no, I bet you didn't mention the fact that during lives you would send me, you would send me random shit. You would send me pictures of this and videos of that. No, of course you didn't.
I mean, she mentioned in the live that you definitely have plenty of nudes of her that she sent to you, but I mean, she wasn't detailed about she sent them while y'all were on live.
Of
she
course.
did say that she sent you pictures of her.
Of course she didn't. And then they was asking her, like, how do she know what your stuff looked like if she wasn't on her knees in the bathroom? And so that was a question because she was describing what your stuff looks like. And so everybody was like, well, wait a minute. You literally made it seem like wasn't nothing going on. And you said it was just a hug in the bathroom. Now you describing it. So you literally had to be on your knees to see what his stuff looked like. And she was saying that you dropped your pants, but nothing happened outside of, you inserting fingers into a catch-up situation.
I don't want to
Y'all
interrupt.
trifling.
I just want to
Y'all
say this, and then I'm gonna drop real quick. I just want to say this, and I'm gonna drop real quick. I feel like y'all are focusing more on what KG did versus what Brookie did, and I feel like we need to go ahead and focus on that and how she be running her mouth and how she be loose with y'all's business, her lips, them legs, her wallet. That's what y'all need to focus on. KG already went through the fire, but y'all not asking the questions about Brookie, and I'm not understanding why. She got the bigger skeleton in her closet. She the one running all her mouth telling everybody's business. Why ain't nobody checking Brookie? Why ain't nobody talking about Brookie? Why ain't nobody bringing up Brookie? Let's talk about it.
We have
Leave
already.
KG alone. She done already got up here crying. Let's talk about Brookie and her loose lips.
We have already. Now we're trying to get the rest of the story from Otis.
My mods really do too much. PR. I need my PR up here, please and thank you. Please. Hello. Where are you? Thank you. PR. What do you have to say about so much so far that's going on?
I have no comment. Brookie, we gonna talk later. Just know.
I know.
Just know.
I already know.
Just fucking know. I
I
hope you
already
know.
know. I
Matter of fact,
do.
I hope you know so much to the point where I hope you know that you know that you know you know what
I
the fuck
know,
you finna get when
I
you get
know
off
that I
this
know, because
phone.
it's gonna be a series of calls from you. Then it's gonna be Tasia and KG. I already know it's a
Oh,
series
I
of
don't got
fucking
nothing.
calls.
Okay, because we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and put me on the floor right now because we know it's gonna. Oh, Tasia knew that's her friend. Da, 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 da. Brookie and KG. Well, KG just found out that I knew because I haven't said anything. I had two people that I'm cool with.
No, KG knew.
I
I
said
texted KG and told her. I told you.
okay, so she did know. So I didn't know that KG knew. I just minded my fucking business. Brookie, what did I say when you told me?
First meet and greet when we were all in the
No, about the
Say,
situation.
Tasia, you
it was
ain't
like
gotta
a
do
pool
this,
room that
bro.
they had
No,
pool
They
Like,
table.
telling
it
about
ain't
something
this
that
thing.
happened
Bar in the
sexual.
backyard. We
Say
was
that
all back
again.
there.
hold on.
And everybody was just chilling, vibing, playing pool. She was jumping all over OC and just being playful or whatever. And she definitely said the N word, and I watched her say it.
She called somebody that? She called Otis that?
She didn't call. So
Who is that?
she
That's
basically was like, she was
prophetess.
rapping, singing,
Call
and
nobody
everything,
about
but
it.
then she
That's
also
what's wild.
she was
Like
playing with
three-way call. I didn't call nobody in the three-way call.
with another
She said
person,
on the
another
first meet and
guy
greet
in there, and she
It's all
called
at a
him.
petty.
pool.
Okay,
And
so she did
I
call
was
somebody.
sitting, I was sitting behind the bar, and I was like, oh, but
I did not say
I
no
kind of
N-word.
like
That's
tilted my
not
head a
me at
little bit,
all.
and I was like, oh, and then it
That's
was when
don't
it,
even paint that on me.
Yeah, if I'd have known
Brookie,
that, I definitely would. I
gotta
wish
let
I
them,
well,
gotta let
I
us listen to
again,
it.
right? This is the type of shit. Don't leave me in the dark with this shit, because I told you, like, not two prophets, but my name is important. Like, I don't give no fuck about who fuck with who. Don't leave me in the dark with this type of shit, because that shit overall is very fucking dangerous. Don't nobody ever leave me in the dark when it comes to some shit like this, because now I see how the fuck I could, like, how I got snatched up in the shit. Just through that whole little ordeal. Don't leave me in the dark, because I would have damn near the same shit what I said to her about the roster situation where I had a problem. What you showed when you got down there, whatever, I don't give a fuck what Bella told your ass to do. You reading off a black man's like so far as what he got caught for, but it ain't saying if he guilty or not. And you reading that shit off as a white woman that was given white supremacy, and I'm a black man, and I don't give a fuck about that shit. I put my black features, my
My
black
thing is,
brothers,
if I
brethren,
said
Come on,
that,
and
why did
family
you?
pause.
over
Okay,
any
I
Sit
other
got
your
race.
ass
questions.
up.
Hold on.
I got questions. I got
Wait,
questions
wait, wait.
because
Hold on.
Brookie, now
Before you
you need
ask
to
that,
definitely
hold
answer
on.
this shit.
No. Before you say that, my thing is I said that in a room full of people and nobody checked me. One, two. Why did you invite me back to the second? Three. Why did you keep me on your platform? And four. Why did you still remain friends with me? And Prophetess even gave me her phone number at the end of that night. So don't put that cape on me at all because I never even did that. That doesn't even make sense in a room full of black people and nobody even fucking checked me over that shit. The fuck?
Okay. What was the purpose of you only halfway telling the story?
Was because the private stuff that happened between me and Otis on the back end, I wasn't trying to put that out there because it was a lot.
So if
Like
you
a meet
weren't
and greet.
okay, so this is where I have the issue because if you weren't trying to do it and you weren't trying to divulge those personal details, right? Why say anything at all?
Like I said, I was telling the story to Kiara and that part had came out and I felt like shit after.
But it's still not making sense because you're saying that you didn't want. I'm trying to figure out where the intent was, because even telling
Otis had
Kiara the story, even telling Kiara the story, right? And this is why everybody is kind of pissed with you at this very moment. Why continue to sit here and try to like divulge the information? It kind of makes it look like you were trying to bring out the story regardless of the point because you told Kiara. And you know how Key is. Key, you know, when it comes to something with you, especially the way y'all go back and forth, it was going to be told regardless of the point. So were you, regardless of the point, like, I would rather you tell me now, were you, regardless of the point, trying to, like, have the story come out? Or was it just the event moment with Kiara?
No, it was in the event because literally Otis had went live and I had multiple people ask me, you can throw that away, baby. I had multiple people ask me, you know, what had happened, who had my phone number. And so it was literally just in the event. And then it wasn't until after, you know, Tasia was like, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah, she been said this in the beginning. I've been asked all those questions. That's why I'm kind of confused. I guess it's new people here, so y'all we re-asking the same
Yeah, we
question. But
re-asking. Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay,
Okay,
Because
because
this
so
she
is not
been
making
saying
sense. People in the comments are, like, confused on what the fuck is going on and why she's deciding to kind of tell the truth now.
it. But that's what I was saying because I told her earlier that you look like a liar. You know what I'm saying? You like a liar
Big
because
one.
when Prophetess came up here and told what happened and you was adamant, I'm talking about you was like, nah, I never said that. I've never said anything like
Bella,
that.
come
That
get your
never
spot
happened.
back.
That never happened, X, Y, and Z, and then only for you to come out and then say when once you got mad, it took for you for getting to get mad for you to tell everything. And Prophet had already told that. So it's like you look like a liar, you just threw your friend under the bus, like, you know what I'm saying, to get up out of some shit. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
how
it wasn't like that at all. I can understand the optics of it. I really was just telling the story from beginning
okay,
to
God.
end to Kiara about the situation. And then after I said it, I was like, fuck.
and look, BK, you're right. There's a lot of things that's being asked over. I've been here for a while, and I know this was asked, but I never heard an answer to. Um, you guys paid $400 individually for this meet and greet, correct?
It was actually, hold on, I haven't written down.
Okay.
257.
No,
I paid
you paid
257 for the events only. That was
Brookie
the
Wait,
paid
who you was
categorized.
trying to have a
600.
threesome with, Brookie?
The original price for the full thing was 464.75.
And that's per individual, correct?
Correct.
Hey,
Okay.
they said we
Was
missing
it
it.
agreed?
Screen, hold on, JE. They said we
Oh
missing
yeah, yeah. Go
something.
ahead. Go ahead.
Screen, come on.
I'm telling Otis.
Had their mouth open. So that's how we all know it's chopped. Like so. That's not so news. I thought you knew that, Otis. No, I didn't know that. Wait, well, what couple? What couple you talking about? The only couple that was there. Oh, shit, you talking about the first one? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Okay. Oh yeah. Are you talking about the first meet and greet? Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. The first meet and greet. She was definitely down on, and y'all probably know more than me because my mind was in a different. place. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out other shit. So y'all probably had way other conversations than I had. But yeah, she was definitely trying to fuck Screamer and her husband. I
That's
mean,
a lie.
for
Screamer's
sure.
butt fuck ugly and her
Okay,
husband look like a white
we
skinny
trying to
string
Brookie.
And let me
bean.
I
say this too,
understand, but we
though.
trying to hear
So
this
far, I say
scream though.
Kiara. Kiara, everybody know you want to fuck. Everybody know that you wanted me to give you the location to pull up. You offered to buy bottles, and then again, it's seeping through your pores. Voodoo not stupid. Men know when they girl want to fuck. You always smiling in my face. You was jealous. We already heard through the grapevine that Sky would have came. You would have made up a rumor saying I was fucking on Sky because you are indeed jealous of Sky. Your ass is weird. You want to fuck so bad. If I would have asked you to pull up, you definitely would have pulled up and you would have sucked my shit off GP. Like, let's keep it a buck. The way you like me is seeping through your pores. I used to be your screensaver. Remember that. Your screensaver for a very long time. You wasn't even your screensaver longer than I was your screensaver. You got more pictures in your phone of me than you have of your own son.
Damn, Key.
Understand that. I am the man, and you know that. And the bitches over there listening to you acting like they believe you know that. And then again, it's no secret that you and them bitches over there want to lick my balls. That's why y'all was mad at KG and want to create rumors around KG name to make it seem like we was fucking and doing all that other shit because it was like a novel, an urban novel, and you're mad because you want to lick my shit. You want to suck my shit. Keep it GP. The first time I seen your ass was where?
Check
On
your
my
phone,
lab.
sis.
You came over my lab trying to make it seem like somebody was attacking you about your body features. And when you cammed up, you showed your face, you showed your ass, and you showed them Laciana ass feet. You showed them long ass feet. I seen them. You had on some nice nail polish, but your feet was long as fuck. Like, come on now, keep it a buck. You had some long ass motherfucking feet. And again, right? I know a lot of y'all can't get a man to be
Can you
loyal
check
to
your
y'all,
phone?
so y'all want to make it seem like Cartel was just going
Who
through
you
that, just
talking
doing all
about?
the fucking in the world.
You?
But
I
again, right?
literally said, I
Pause.
literally said when I was
Somebody got to
asked
mute me. I ain't by the
who was
phone.
Hold
the
on.
MVP
Mute
of
her. Cartel's talking about me? Oh, how should I feel about that? I feel good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So good now.
I knew that
The
I would
truth
now.
came out, and I'm sorry that he's sad. Oh my God. You were over here. Nigga, the first time you seen me, I don't even know when it was. Boy, don't get up here mad because I trolled your ass into, and then actually I trolled everybody into a bitch telling the truth.
Want to try to make it seem like you
I
was
knew what I
oblivious
was
to what you
doing.
know and what you said. I am telling you, gang.
Mute
I know
him.
when
We
women
don't
want to
want
fuck
to
you.
hear
You
that
always want to.
shit. Mute him. Listen, this is so crazy. I got on here and trolled him.
To
He
a
said you
poker.
I
still want to
So
literally
fuck.
for
That's why
sure,
you
trolled
want to
again,
get
but
him.
not for
into a
no goddamn
poker.
reason. For me, and
He
she
One
said
still
that's why
ain't
you
got
want
second.
to get
all
Can
that
into
you
a
shit.
shut
She
the
got
poker.
fuck
she a
up? I
YouTube
don't give a
body.
fuck
She
what you
assert herself
talking
in anybody
about.
business. And our
Why
men
the
will
fuck
Well,
you
tell
we
keep
you
on
the
do.
truth about fucking
unmuting?
people's husbands.
Well, we
Listen,
But if you
do.
fuck somebody else's
allow me
husband
to
and don't
finish
have
what
a
I
good
was
Okay.
man,
saying. Listen, the craziest part about this is, and I'm gonna be done speaking on it. I literally trolled people into telling the truth, and I already knew
now
what the
all of a
fuck was
sudden
gonna
she is a pimp.
happen.
You
So
know, at
this
the
is
end of
the
the day,
problem.
is the type of woman that will go through and mess up a
Alundra,
happy home
mute
if you
her
allow her
fucking
Stay
and see
stay
the
in the
other way.
Brittany.
comments and we want to hear it.
We don't want to hear that. I need to be able to
Don't
defend
fuck with TAY
myself.
husband. Why? I'm married to Poker. Poker is a woman, and I don't want to fuck you now. I
Hold
Kiara, let
on,
understand
him
why.
Key.
Answer
Hold
the
on.
question. You trying to put something on my name because I won't entertain your love fast ass. Like, come on now. I really look at you like a daughter, gang. That shit is just a daughter that's acting naughty. Now I gotta
I
send you
mean,
back to
but
your real
KG
mama to get
already
you
said
back
they
to your
was laying
stepmama
up,
Poker.
so who
But
lied,
again,
me
right,
or
your little
him?
badass, you wanna fuck. You like a if you would have been around me, your ass would have been acting like a puppy in heat. That's why I would never ever been around you. Even if you became to me degree, I knew I wouldn't have been there because you'd have probably tried to RAP3 me. And but then, if I wouldn't have got down with you, you called the police and made it seem like I wanted to do something to you. And that Cartel. And I mean, the thing is this: the people that's like Kiara that's saying that, hey yo, I hit him up to or like they hit me. They said I could come with a bottle. Please show me where,
I
show me where
never
that
said
phone call was
that. I
made.
never said that.
He said
I
that.
never said
Like what?
that.
I mean, and it was denied. Like there was a lot of shit that happened that was denied. What are you talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying fucking shit. I don't want to bring Mill into this shit, but even with some people like making little jokes and shit like that about like coming through and Mill appreciate it, like coming through like I mean doing this and doing that. No, that shit got shut down. That shit got shut down. But the one motherfucker, the motherfucker, right? The one motherfucker that was literally considered a friend and shit like that. You the one bitch that opened up the floodgate to allow other people inside and I'm inside the crib. But you could even just okay, if you were to allow these motherfuckers in and just stick to the truth 100%,
Y'all get on
that would
my
have been
nerve in
something
the
totally
comments.
different. But you allow these motherfuckers in, like, by telling them shit and then embellishing shit. That's what's pissing me off. That's pissing me off. Don't embellish shit. Be real about it. What the fuck? Just be real about it. Be honest. Like, honesty don't cost shit. And people can tell that you have a problem with that. Especially being on that panel with Tasia and being caught up in lies. We are not friends. We are not at all. Trust me. After I left that meet and greet, I spoke to a few people and I was like, yeah, yo. I mean, after this shit, yeah, I'm distancing myself. I mean, like I'm good. Like shit,
They
people,
both said
they were
that.
like, yo, like she's dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like keep your distance. And you know what? Furthermore, I regret when Kartel came down here. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
Dre.
When Kartel first came down here, I regret us coming over to your house. I regret me and Kartel coming over to your house. Again, I regret me and Kartel coming over to your house that night. Now, I mean that night when because she don't stay too far, like 30, I think like 35 minutes away. But that night we was well not we because I don't smoke, but yeah, was looking for some bud, and she's like, yo, I know such and such, and then we went to your house, right? Me and Kartel went to your house, and a lot of people remember when Kartel was live, now, I mean, when he was live and I was in this panel too, and Brooke was there, we was in her crib. The reason why I regret it is because now I'm understanding that you one of them white bitches. That you one of them white bitches that would say, "Hey, yo, Otis and Kartel was at my crib and such and such happened."